All right, I think we're live. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I forgot to change this from yesterday. Okay, there we go. All right, hang on. I'm coming to I got to get into the chat. There we go. Oh, wow. What's up, Dave's channel, Parbs? What do you mean we're finally getting back to it? We did the head reveal last time. What's up, South to West? Humble King, it's me. Realm Chat. Yeah, we got the head reveal. I think the big reveal of both streams we've done of the Doll King are that he's expanding the family. He's expanding out into to try to bring about the doll Utopia. I like that he says bring about. Well, today we're gonna watch some Jay the Doll King. There is one video I'd kind of like to watch of his. It's about an hour long, but maybe if we have time at the end, and we'll see how my mental health is doing by the by the end of this episode. What's up, corn dog? Tomorrow I'll be here for something George Dorunda related. Friday will be Memphis Wrestling and Boyd Watch Live. Yeah, so let's see let's see where we're at before I commit to the feature length Jay the Doll King video. What's up, Cody Turbo? I did send an invitation to Hurricane Paro to see if he wanted to do a sit-down interview with me, like Bethadone and Ben have done. So I think that could be a pretty interesting time. I want to watch a few recent Heathen videos and do like a little mini thing about it, but I don't know. I keep thinking that I shouldn't go live unless it's for like 3 or 4 hours, but I mean like an hour, a 90-minute or 2-hour stream should be fine, I would think. Also, Clarence is being attacked on TikTok, apparently. He's coming under fire for his views on interracial dating. I found a video about Chicago male manipulators. Woman-on-woman arm wrestling. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the news I've got today. No, I'm not really watching anything. Bethadone Clinic is financially destitute. However, she did reveal that information. So if you're a Beth fan, you want to go over to her community page sometime today. She's on she seems to be on hard times. All right, well anyway, last time we left Jay the Doll King, he had announced that there was another. Do you want to watch this one that we didn't watch before? Let's watch Thank God for the Small Things first. I think that's the last of the old pre-doll content that we haven't seen.
It's your boy Jay Bird here, man. Coming to you on another beautiful day, beautiful clean air out here. I just wanted to come on a different note.
Hang on just a second, I'm sorry. It's gonna be there's like some kind of shit going on outside that's got me heated. Okay, sorry about that.
They let everybody know, man, we got to start, thanking God for the small things. I know we want big blessings, big breakthroughs, financially, relationship-wise, just everything in life. Big careers. We want all type of big things, right? And it's nothing wrong for praying for.
I know people think that TikTok is completely conservative now, and they definitely changed their algorithm to appeal to conservatives, but it still has a bunch of very progressive people on it who are still there from the Gaza thing, and those people are not going to be amenable to seeing anybody talk about that interracial dating is wrong, even though Clarence is just stating his opinion. But he had to think he was going to get a negative reaction for that. Or do you think Clarence is actually like thinking like that people would, because he doesn't respect other people's opinions, so I don't think he would think his would get respected, but you never know.
For those breakthroughs. But you know what? We got to.
Was there any clues? I mean, aside from the fact that he found real women to be detestable in just about every way, this is really getting me heated. Hang on, guys.
Remember the smaller things, and they're not really small. It's just things we don't think about all the time. Thank God for being able to see. Thank God for being able to hear. Thank God for being able to smell. Thank God for being able to touch. Thank God for being able to sit. Thank God for being able to stand. Thank God for being able to use the bathroom, whether it's one or two. You know, you can't take that for granted. Some people can't do that on their own. You know, thank God for what I'm doing now, letting the sun shine on my back, letting the breeze be able to just go through my hair, you know, able to see.
Yeah, I mean they're still there. They get mostly drowned out. I think the way they did the algorithm is they kind of put all the like I don't even think I don't think libs use TikTok, but like I think the leftists, they put them all in their own little thing, kind of like when they built those remember those encampments they built on the college campuses? They gave them their own encampment, and all they really want to do is just grease each other anyway, so that lets them be out there, but apparently Clarence made him mad.
Out here, see what's going on, you know, touch
Hey,
things,
Amber.
feel things, smell things. You know, we got to thank God for all of these small things. Being able to drive, you
If
know,
I'm
having
talking too
somewhere to
loud, I'm
live,
sorry. There's
having
like
somewhere to
a
take
really
a
loud
bath,
shit outside.
having somewhere to have company at. All things that we can't take for granted. Being able to just form a thought in your brain, and guess what? Being able to say that thought to others. We got to remember the small things in life, man, and thank God for them every single day, getting to and from work. So, hey, let's just thank Him for all the small things. Just a little reminder from your boy Jay Bird. I'm out.
All right, well, that's a positive message. Get it, be thankful for the small things. But let's get into the real Jay the Doll King content. Here's the next video after he announces the forthcoming Utopia and that there's a new girl coming in. She's got obviously Callie's sons rocking the rack, but apparently the new girl got a lot of cake, judging by this picture. This is called Sex Dolls, a Platinum Standard.
It's your boy Jay Dog King Hefner here, man. I know it's been a couple of days, but I really got to come to y'all on something real right now, man.
You talking about
Share
F
my
Wood? It's me.
experiences. What I found out, man, when I started this, I didn't know what I was really doing, and I still don't. But I know one thing: you got to live a few days with the dolls and see how you're actually reacting to them, see how they're actually affecting you. And I'm gonna let you know, man, they're affecting me in a very, very positive way, in my opinion. But the real reason I'm coming to you tonight, man, is because
Hey,
I think
Dave's
everybody
channel.
knows that with my very first doll purchase, I had what was possibly the worst case of shipping damage in Kimber doll history. And so,
Which amounted to a little bit of damage on the foot, I think, which I understand. Like, this is his life partner. He wants her to be perfect. But I don't know that it's like the worst shipping disaster in Kimber doll history. I mean,
that was a real messed up experience to go through. But the reason I'm coming to y'all is because that experience is pretty much behind me now, right? As you can see, the beautiful Cali sun to my side, and in back, without her head attached right now is my WM doll that finally came in.
so the head is not attached. So we got that. He pulled the towel up on her ass, but doesn't put her head on.
Her name is Saima Renee Uzumaki.
Sadina Ure Uzumaki.
M doll that finally came in. Her name is Saima Renee Uzumaki.
Serena. Wait, hold on.
WM doll that finally came in. Her name is Saima Renee Uzumaki.
Zydima Renee Uzumaki and Callie's son.
But right now, I haven't put her head on.
Hey, South to West.
It's time for me.
Oh, South to West. Wait till you see the video for the Doritos Mexican Cola taste test. The foam is insane. It did that like it was out of control. It was like rapidly expanding foam. It was a pretty stressful video.
I wanted to talk to you guys for a second.
Sadima
Truth
Renee
is, man,
Uzumaki.
I just want to tell you, man, like Kimber Doll, they've been a platinum standard the whole time. It wasn't their fault that the shipping went bad, but they've been by my side the whole time. I was just trying to wait till everything was over to just talk about it. I'm just a regular person as far as I don't got no affiliation with them, but this is just a straight up honest opinion, man. Like, they were sending me emails concerned about me, asking what they could do. And it finally culminated, of course, with me getting ahead and them, like you say, being very concerned. And I was just thinking, like, you know what? I got to tell people.
Well, and this time it may have gone too far.
This soon about it. Like, this is the type of company you want to be dealing with. Somebody that's going to really act like they valuing your service, right, and valuing what's going on with you. So recently, I got to the point where I have
Gone wrong.
another Kimber doll on the way, and her name is
So, in case you didn't hear that, he has a second Kimber doll on the way. So that's going to be 3 total dolls to help bring in the Utopia.
Tsunade Star.
Tsunade Star. Any relation to Hail Star?
And I'm
Or Mark
looking forward to
Star.
her coming and joining the Dog King family and joining the Utopia movement. But more importantly, man, I just want to give a real big shout out to the Kimber Dog family, man, because they have a very great representative over there named Holly, man. And I'm telling you, it's only one
It sounds like that movie Seven, Realm Chat.
thing that I can possibly say that's a slight negative, and that's the fact that you can't call. But let me tell you something. They don't let that stop them.
Do you think he's nose aligning? Humble King, it's me. Also, Bethadone. Hold on, let me play it. I'll read it to you.
Emails are very, very effective. Now, like you say, it may not be immediate, but they will get back to you.
She's been using the AI to analyze her performance in our interviews, and the AI says the speaker finds her ex-partner boring because he insisted on a silent meditative activity she refers to as nose alignment for hours at a time, refusing to watch TV or do anything else. Additionally, she explains that he has a one-track mind focused on nose aligning, which she describes as annoying and repetitive. Do you think Sadima Renee Wuzumake is tired of aligning the Doll King's nose?
Very soon, and it's going to be effective with whatever message they get back to you with. And like you said,
He can spread
I just
the
felt
cheeks.
very, very taken care of. And I recommend
What's in
anybody
the box?
looking to get
Oh, it's
their
Callie's
first doll
son's
that's
head.
not able or wanting to start off with a high dollar doll like the WM doll behind me or many others. I would say that you should definitely look into getting you a Kimber doll, because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Callie's son, like, you can't beat her for the quality, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, the way she feel to me, the quality.
I mean, he's a brave guy. He's just walking up to her, sniffing her asshole, having no idea, what to expect.
The TPE, like, when my WM doll got here, man, like, I really was looking for that. I ain't gonna lie, the WM doll is very high quality. Don't get me wrong, because, like, I was just touching her second ago, like, she feel real. I'm gonna be honest with you, just the consistency of her body. But let me tell you something. Callie is well, man. I don't know what type of. I read something
Let me
that
tell
they
you
got like
something.
some type of TPE silicone mix that they use, and I didn't even know that shit was possible. I had to look more into it. But whatever they make Callie with, that shit is great, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's what I was like, damn. Callie is really holding up to her. The only difference, and
I think you can kink shame,
another time.
but not so much shaming the kink, but shaming the way that he was entitled and like forceful about it, that like he couldn't even get his dick hard, but he wanted to have his nose up her ass all the time, and like she couldn't do anything else during that time. So I don't think it's like kink shaming, it's shaming his treatment of her in that part of their relationship.
Is in some of the maybe the joints or something, but like, I'm gonna tell you, and then like you say, you can't customize Callie. That's the thing. Either you love her face and you think she's beautiful, and you try to, accessorize.
I feel
her.
terrible now. I went to send Bethadone a message and ask her if he did it only when she was like right out of the shower, and her message just said, I'm really sad right now. So I was like, oh, probably not the best time to send it. I invited her into the chat. Hopefully she'll come in.
You like her petite body. You can't make her ass big or titties small or anything like that. You just gotta like her. But let me.
So, Ember, he is interested in real women to an extent, but he doesn't like the fact that they're gross and disgusting, and expect him to have a clean house, and expect him to. Women poop, and they have expectations, and he doesn't care for that. He doesn't like it when a girl belches. That shit ain't cute. Farting out the gate. He doesn't care for it. So real women are gross, and also like he wants like a Dahmer situation. He wants a wholesome Dahmer type situation.
Let me tell you something, man. Y'all know why Saima Renee Uzumaki's head ain't on right now?
No, she sent me the nose alignment stuff. I didn't even send her the message because I saw her message. It said she was sad.
It's because I can't even stop messing with Callie. It's just something about her, man. Like, it's just something about the doll.
I can't quit nutting in
and
this
I'm not going to
doll.
even say that I won't love my other dolls. I will. But Kimber doll, man, like, I didn't want to go to that company at first. I should have had a doll years ago. I'm an idiot in that sense. I should have had a doll. I should have been in the doll game 3 years ago, at least, because I've been wanting a doll for about 6. But you know why I ain't had one? Because I was really holding out for the WM doll or something similar.
For about the first 2 weeks,
I don't want to get nothing fake. I don't want to get nothing bullshit. Excuse my language. And you know, a lot of people out there like, nah, I don't want to get a Kimber doll. I'd rather give me a little $700 or $800 doll. You know.
Okay, so something kind of, if you're like me and you thought that it was only about sex, Ember, he's developing not only like relationships with these dolls. He plans to take them out on dates, he's going to treat them like he would a regular girl, except nice. And he's going to bring forth what he calls a doll utopia. And this is the OG doll, Callie's son. This is Sadima Renee Uzumaki.
From overseas, I see these sales. It's all bogus. You know, if you want to get a knockoff doll, that's fine. Like, I didn't want to go that route. Kimber ain't
Yes, he absolutely views that he's going to have he already had, before the dolls ever got there, he had already developed emotional relationships with them for sure. 100%. 19 years together and you've never farted? Well, how about you, have you thought about maybe meeting up with Jay Hefner?
Knockoff, she just is what she is. And let me tell you something.
He said, like, before they got there, he's like, oh, I hope she likes the way the place looks. But he doesn't want to clean up his house for a real woman, but he'll clean up his house for a doll, which it's his life. He can do whatever he wants to. I just think it's interesting. But yeah, he definitely has like intense emotional relationships with these dolls. He's like, he thinks that he's always talking about how like Callie's son has his back. She's supporting him in this effort to bring forth the doll utopia, all that kind of stuff.
Had I known what I know now, I'd have had one, bro. I'd have had one. And then back then they made them without the standing feet. Although I love Kimber standing feet and I haven't used them yet. I mean, Callie standing feet. The Kimber, but they the Kimber doll. But although I haven't used the standing feet yet, I wish I could have got one of those dolls without the standing feet. Cause, like I say, I have a bit of a foot fetish. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Their product is second to none. But the main message is their customer service, the way they treat you, is second to none. And like you say, the value for their product is second to none. And just as a regular person out here, like, I think it's regular people like me that's like looking for their doll and they like, man, I just can't get one, man. Nah, bro. Hey, don't be like me. If you really want to start off in the game and you ain't got the budget to get the exact big dollar doll you might want, check in with Kimber doll, check in with Holly and them, man. And like you say, just like the head and say, man, it's gonna be platinum status, platinum level type service.
Platinum
they
status.
Take care of you the whole way. So
when you guys, and I'm just asking you, there's no like pressure or anything, but when you hear about a guy that's collecting sex dolls, do you feel like that's like do you instantly think like, damn, platinum lifestyle?
J-Dog King Hefner out. Saima Renee Uzumaki, she'll be making an appearance soon. And the beautiful Callie's son, she'll definitely check you later.
What's up, sad boy? All right. So we've learned about that. The platinum lifestyle. Here we go. We're going to meet the new doll, Saima Renee Uzumaki. Uh-oh, sex doll, size matters. Ooh, pace yourself. Wow.
What up, what up?
Oh my God.
J-Dog King Hefner here with your beautiful girl.
Look at Callie.
Uzumaki. And of course, I got Callie's son over there chilling out, man. We just came here for a little introduction to
Oh my God.
Saima, man. She a new addition to the family, and it's so happy to have her here. My WM doll, she's actually my first purchase, but second to arrive because, you know, she's a customizable doll.
Yeah, so this was the original doll that was going to help him start the Utopia, but she was kind of, there were some customizable options about her, so she took longer. And then there was a Black Friday sale at Kimber Doll, so he bought Callie's son. And then Callie's son got there before Saima Renee Uzumake.
And it just takes longer to make her. Then I changed my mind on something on
He paid $500 for Callie's son during the Black Friday sale. I don't know how much he paid for this one, but I don't think he paid as much as, because he kind of downplayed, or he kind of made it seem like he got a good deal on Saima. And then he's ordered a third doll, and he's got her coming, but she's another Kimber doll, which is kind of like the what would you say, like starter doll, like Callie's son.
And the extra head that came with the WM purchase when you go to Sex Real Sex Dolls, like they have all these specials, and they really run a lot. And with each doll, depending on the brand,
you would think they needed
free.
mental health help.
With the WM doll brand, you get a free head, and
free head,
very
baby.
enticing to get that free head. And like I say, Saima, she turned out beautifully. I'm glad she's here. I was real lucky, man. I'm real lucky to go to 2 reputable places in my first 2 purchases.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't know what the bodies look like, but I mean, neither of the faces look believable. But I do think that Callie's son looks, at least she just looks like a store mannequin. This looks like something out of The Haunting, or like you're out of the Conjuring or something, you know? I don't care for Saima.
One being Kimber Doll, that has a warehouse base right over here in the United States, and this one being Sex Real Sex Dolls, and like you say, all the spotlight is on Sex Real Sex Dolls and my WM.
I'm telling Bethadone we're watching the Doll
King.
King.
All the research I did, it paid off. But like I said in one of my other videos, I don't care how much damn research you do, until that stuff hit your doorstep, it ain't real, man. You just can sit your money off. Until it hit your doorstep, it ain't real. So
show us. You want him to show that? He ain't gonna show that. Remember how nervous he was that people might see them naked before him?
When Kimber Doll finally hit, I don't care that, you know, I was upset.
Okay, Callie's Sons is gonna be like a basic one, but Saima, I think he said that was one of the parts you could customize, and also one of the differences he was saying was that cleaning Kimber was difficult. The Kimber doll, Callie's son, was difficult because she's kind of like more of like one piece, I guess. Whereas Saima, and this is what he said she had a removable vagina to make it easier to clean. So maybe you could swap out vaginas, like you could get like the Kim Kardashian or the Riley Reid. They don't look. Yeah, there's nothing real. Even if they looked real, when you actually, and I mean, again, he's not just pounding them out. He's making a point of saying multiple times that you need to be romantic with them. You can't just, whatever. He loves rubbing them down with the oil and stuff like that. Like he enjoys the dolls.
Like I say,
but yeah, they definitely, to me, these look like, at best, like store mannequins.
No, they can't happen.
This looks like the head they have at like have you ever seen like a cosmetology school, kind of like Al Snow's head? Like it looks like something you would practice makeup on to me.
I showed up, and for me was, how do you respond? And as a company, even though
yes, optional heat, did Callie's son have the heating option, or did she have the heating option? I can't remember.
That direct fault, they responded in a remarkable way, being a
little box
good,
or a big box.
They treated me like almost like a family member to a certain degree.
I think they're one size fits all. I could be wrong though. Maybe if you like the way that you wanted an innie instead of an outie or something, they could probably hook you up.
Not family member, but almost like a little family member. Like they was really checking on me. So with Sex Real Sex Dolls, when I opened up the package,
so now he's saying that the sex doll companies he's already said he talked to them for hours, day and night, And now he's saying that they feel like a family, like he's marrying their daughters, maybe, and he's sending this dowry in exchange.
I was a little alarmed. The neck had looked like it moved around a little bit, just in normal shipping, but it ended up being okay. The other thing that was just sort of messed up, and I ain't gonna say messed up, that's not the word to use, but it was out of place, was I had one of the wrong wigs that I ordered. And the thing is, I had sort of gave $6 a head up that I had read something about WM sometimes sending the wrong wig or the wrong head, and I was concerned about that. And they did put in a concern about it and said, hey, look, we're gonna make sure they double check. Well, of course, I still got the wrong wig. So that was something that didn't go all the way right. So the thing is, another time my accessories got caught up for like 2 weeks somewhere, and when I let them know,
Well, I don't know how long the process takes, but based on the videos I've seen on his main page, the thumbnails, he's definitely not done after the second Kimber doll.
Did something about it. And here's the beautiful thing about 6 Real 6 dolls, it's the same as Kimber doll. When you contact them,
yes, absolutely. If you're talking in terms of quality or price, absolutely. Even if you got one that was a few grand, that's still going to be lower end based on what he was saying. I think your highest end dolls would be like your AI integrated, what's that one that was real pop that's been around like forever? Those seem much more like high end than these, but I think they're like up just like a shit ton of money. I remember Howard Stern had a bunch of segments about them.
It's excellent. They handle stuff off back. And that's what I was really liking. Like, they're gonna respond to you on email, you can chat, you can call, you can do all those things.
He doesn't take him clothing shopping, but he did say before Callie's son got there, he's like, oh, I hope she likes the clothes I picked out for her. And I'm like, what? But he was upset because Kimber is a lower end doll, so like her skin will absorb, so she can only wear like light colors and stuff like that. So he was really upset about that. You wonder if he, what did he say here? Wouldn't you save up for just one? He's been wanting to do it for years. I feel like he thought it was a now or never. You know what I mean? He was at a place where finances and mental health aligned perfectly to allow this to happen, I think. And once he got one, he was so committed to it. You know what I mean? Like, even before he even got the doll, he was so like, remember he was giving lectures and shit in his kitchen?
And they basically cleared up everything. The only thing I am waiting on is my wig, and I just checked it.
There you go, the real doll. That's the one that's like super expensive, or at least it used to be.
It should be here probably tomorrow or Tuesday, which I'm gonna be real happy about. So both experiences good.
Starter
as
pack.
a regular guy who didn't know who to actually deal with, but read and researched, and I chose these two people to deal with.
Also, this is 5 years ago, so what did he say the average life expectancy of a doll? I don't think was even 5 years. So are we going to have to mourn Callie's son at some point? Is he going to give her like a Viking funeral on like one of those big like piles of wood, a big bonfire exit?
I'm letting you know, they are legit to admit. Now, in the case of 6 Real 6 dolls, y'all done heard me before say like, J-Dog King helping the guy born recently. When I hit buy on my first doll, I just began changing it. I started hearing another cause. It's really a cause that came to me a long time ago, but it got loud at this time of, you know, I know a lot of people want to be discreet with this, and that's just beautiful. But then there's some people that feel ashamed from this, feel like they can't tell their significant other about it. Hey, guess what? They might, you know, like to have dolls in their life too. It's a myriad of things.
New Eric McHenry video just dropped. I am looking at each age I turn in the next 3 years as a blessing.
That people can be ashamed of, and I'm like, you know what for?
37, 38,
Women
39.
proud of having a doggone dildo, and it ain't even a whole body, and they can have relationships with these for years and say men is useless, but we ashamed of having beautiful full-size sex dolls. Like,
I just can't imagine being in a relationship with a woman and being like, hey, listen, something I got to talk to you about. Listen, I've ordered a synthetic companion. Like, in what world is that going to go over very well?
Callie, And the beautiful Saima Renee,
And I don't,
who's
and
a
I'm not
mock
even, I'm not talking about jealousy or whatever. I'm saying, like, I feel like there are some women who would immediately do like a complete system shutdown on any type of feelings toward you.
Lord have mercy. And the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumake. Lord
Uzumake?
have mercy. And I'm gonna tell you something about her. She got an arse, not an ass, but an arse. Because once you go past ass, you get to arse. And Lord have
Arse.
mercy.
She does have a big ass.
But either way, back on the real subject. And everybody know, like, I changed, my purpose. I want to be that voice for the voiceless. I want to help lead the people that don't know all the best places to go to the places to go. I want you to be able to email me and I'll be able to tell you. I want to
mold
know these
risk
companies hand in hand. I want them to know J Dog King Hefner. And they only going to know me because guess what? Y'all get behind me. Y'all subscribe. Y'all
you got it.
Tell me what we need to be fighting for, right?
Y'all make a multi-part deep dive documentary on me.
And guess what? That's what I want to do. But one of the things I did was I signed up to do this affiliate thing with Sex and Real $6. And that ain't why I'm talking good about it. Because I ain't trying to sell you nothing, I promise you. But I signed up with them because they seem so legitimate, right? And I'm like, hey, the thing is, if you click on my link and go to them, they'll know that, okay, dang, Dog King sent them here. And I get a small percentage of a commission. Now, if you don't go to my link and go to Sex and Real $6, you can do that too. I won't get a commission. And I don't care really about the commission. The only thing I really want people to start knowing is I sent somebody, or somebody came there because I'm getting the word out to come to a good...
Is it because the fabric on the couch might bleed into the skin of the doll? He was very worried about that.
...place to go. And so that's really what I want to do.
Imagine being a cop busting into this place.
By all means, bypass it.
Like a fireman to help him rescue him.
Someplace that I ain't affiliated, because I ain't affiliated with nobody else. Right now, I'm just gonna speak good on the places that's good. I don't care about no affiliate or schmilliate. I'm gonna speak on all the places that's good. And if you ask me what's another good place, I'd tell you. And I'll bet, like, if I hadn't went to Sex Real or Sex Dolls, I probably would have went to somewhere like Silicone Wives or something like that. Like my ultimate goal. Oh, I heard some good stuff about
Silicone Wives. Oh, he had it before the dolls. Interesting.
But like, once again, I don't know if I want to go directly through any of those companies. From what I read, you need to go through a vendor, but my ultimate goal is to
SiliconeTrads.com. Synthetic trad.
Cause that's a very high-end doll. Who wouldn't want to be communicating and like you say, leading people that way and possibly getting those dolls at a most economical value at a certain time for my viewers. Maybe it's just a discount code or anything, but
they seem like sweet ladies.
Young lady, I'm just gonna let you know I'm happy she's here. She's gonna contribute a lot to the Dog King family, and her name is.
Let me go,
like
man. Go get Callie's son.
She's 5'1".
She my OG.
She's listed as a big butt, the sex doll, and I'm telling you, it's gigantic. But don't let my girl Callie fool you. Look. She knows she my number one. That's why she over there.
Bethadone coming in. She just needs a few minutes.
Chilling. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to drop a couple more videos today because it's something real important I gotta tell y'all.
Yeah, they don't come put together, which was a real problem because when he ordered the first one, Callie's son, it looked like UPS just opened it and one of the feet was sticking out, and that really made him mad. The idea that like somebody was handling her feet. And it left a little bit of discoloration, but he coped about it. He didn't want to send it back because I think he was horny. He didn't want to send it back, so he said that the damage and the trauma she went through from UPS was like gave her character. But yeah, you do have to put them together. And in fact, when they mailed him Callie's son, she didn't have a head. So he was like hanging out with her. He made a video with her on Christmas, with a headless doll. And he did admit that he hooked up with it, but it was difficult with it not having a head.
I got to tell y'all, and I'm just gonna end this one here. But other than that, man, it was good talking to y'all. Like I say, if y'all want to click my link in the future and you want to go through Sex Real $6, that's fine. If not, if you want to go through another place, I got another show that talked about the places to go to. You can look at that. You can email me at dogkinghefner@yahoo.com. You can leave comments. comments. I'm answering all of them.
There you go, Doll King Hefner at yahoo.com. I could probably get an interview with the Doll King.
And like you
May
say,
I speak to
don't
Callie's
care
son,
what you choose
please?
to do, but I want to help you if I can. And if not, I want y'all just to enjoy what we're going to be presenting going forward. Dog King Hefner and the Dog King family. Out of here.
The Doll King family. Sex dolls, size matters. He's picking up some momentum in terms of views. He's getting like over 500 to 1,000-ish views. Now some of these are up even more. These thumbnails, though, are pretty. Size matters.
What up? Your boy J. Dog King Hefner here. Just coming at y'all with a public service announcement, man. Somebody learn. As y'all know, I call myself the Dog King, but I'm learning as I go. I'm learning with y'all. And one thing I've learned, man, and by the way, I got Saima Renee Uzumaki still with me, and I got the beautiful Cali son, my number one, sitting over there chilling.
One
thing I've learned, man, through my first experience of getting my first 2 sex dolls now, is size does matter.
She seems like a big gal. She's like a VP height. Wonder how tall they are.
Sex doll, but she was the second to get to my house, the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumaki. The thing is, I love girls of all different types, but I do love girls that have big bottoms, and I just thick in the right places, right? That's one of the things I do like. And I've never been a guy that just needs to have big breasts. So,
do you think Callie's son is taller than the heathen or no?
I definitely wanted a doll that sort of represented that. And honestly, that's another thing that drew me to the WM doll. And like I say, what drew me to real sex doll.
She was like, I think they just put the trunk in, and then they put the legs in and the arms in. I think he had to do all the attaching. I think Callie's son arrived kind of like C-3PO in Return of the Jedi when Chewbacca's carrying him on his back and he's like in pieces. I think that's how Callie's son came. Because her foot was sticking out of the top of the box.
With the customization opportunities that lie there. And also, like I told you, I could have went straight to the WM doll site or the Piper doll site or whatever site I wanted to go to. But the reason I didn't do that is because it'd be easier for them to not listen to me as opposed to would to be a vendor who they have a relationship with. So to make a long story short, I was overwhelmed by really a lot of the pictures that I saw of the WM dolls and their butts and how big they were. And so that's what I wanted. And I love short women. So I got the Kim doll model, the 5'1" big butt Kim doll.
Okay, so Callie's son is big butt 5'1". So she's would be one of probably the shortest. Bethadone Clinic is 5'3". So Callie's son 5'1", taller than heathen or no?
And it was just what I wanted, and I didn't really think twice about it. I ordered it, I customized
Skied on the
it,
feet
and
from
got
the
it
UPS guy?
I'm thinking like, hey, 5'1", I've dealt with 5'1" women my whole life. Didn't think much of it. The truth
5'1",
is,
that's wild.
when I sort of just started investigating, I realized that she weighed 98 pounds. And I was just like, dang, 98 pounds of dead weight. That's going to be, 98 pounds. If a woman is 98 pounds, it's really nothing. But dead weight is something different, right? I'm like 160 on a good day. And so I'm thinking,
160?
This could be trouble. But, she's ordered at this point. So now that I do have Saima Renee Uzumaki, who is a beautiful woman, and like you say, thick in all the right places, I promise you that. I can barely lift this woman. I can barely lift her, man, and I done got myself in a world of trouble. I love you, girl, but I promise you, man, that's why I say I'm going to do a few shows tonight, because when I put her on the hook, I'm not rushing to get her off, like, for a few days, because it's going to be a challenge. And the truth be told, as much as I love her and I think she's a beauty, if I had to do it over again, I would get a girl closer to Callie's son size.
Oh, wow.
And even though I might like big butts better, I'd probably try to find a better butt on a smaller body. But I'm just telling you guys, you need to pay attention to how big you are and how big that doll is and how much it weighs, man, because the easier you can move it around, it's going to be the better. So, like I said, Callie's son, she like 60-something pounds, 62, 63 pounds, and that's something that's very easy to toss around. I can even add another 15 pounds onto her. But when you get up to the 98s for me, I'm telling you, man, like, it's scary moving her around. Like, I ain't doing no instructional videos on her right now because I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. So, when it comes to $6 in your first purchase...
So, basically, Callie's son going to be getting the dick because... What's her name? Saima Renee Uzumake is too heavy. He can't move his girl around.
I'm telling you right now, or any of your damn purchases, you need to be paying attention to how big you are in a relation to this dog, man. And like I said, it's a lot more that I want to talk about her in comparison with my Kimber dog, which is considerably a less amount. I would love to do a comparison, but right now I'm going to have to break it up. That's all I got to say about size. And definitely beware, man. Remember, J. Dog King Hefner told you, hey, just because it look good don't mean it's good for you. Either way, Dog King out of here.
Good advice from the Doll King. Sex dolls, okay, so here he's making another video with these. Is he a 3 video guy? I feel like he might be a 3 video guy. These are all from the same shoot. These are from a different shoot. Whoa, Tsunade Star arrives. What? 4th sex doll? What the hell? Okay. Oh, look, pace yourself. And then he's got 2 new sex dolls in the next 4 videos.
What up? It's your boy J. Dog King. Helping here, man. And I got another public service announcement.
You wonder where this guy is now? He's still active. Like, he still posts videos all the time. Even, like, up until, I think, a few days ago. He just continues to live the doll life.
For y'all, but of course, I got to introduce the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumaki to my right. And, of course, overlooking the festivities is your girl, Callie's son, always by my side. And she's not letting me down here today.
This music is perfect. This sounds like somebody's being like hunted down a hallway in a horror movie.
You guys about, and the thing is, man, if you're a prospective new dog owner thinking about getting a new dog, or you just got one thing that you need to know that I'm learning my damn self, you got to pace yourself, man. Don't try to get every damn thing at once. Like, if you just a guy that's just trying to have sex with your dog, like, it's gonna be so much easier on you, man, because you ain't gonna be thinking about buying clothes or dressing them and this, that, and this. You can just, like you say, bring them out, I guess, every now and then, and do what you do, and then store them away. But like I say, I don't care what type of mindset you come into with.
I mean, it's fascinating Dancing on the Sun. Plus, the Boyd is dead. The Thorpes aren't doing anything. VP's not doing anything. The Jedi are in recovery in a weird positivity arc. Ruby's spiraling into into the racism section of YouTube.
When you buying a dog for the first time, and
we gotta bring up. We've got to be constantly cultivating new talent.
I just believe like the dog gonna dictate what type of dog owner you're gonna be. Like me, I was like, okay.
What happened to Clarence? Are you talking about because he got bullied on TikTok for saying that interracial dating is wrong?
I'm gonna get a dog, and every blue moon I'm gonna have sex with it, and you know it's gonna be better than doing it manually,
always,
so to speak, because I have a full size.
I don't think we have room for any more right now, though, because we have McHenry, who's pretty solid. I guess, though, really, Luke is kind of cycled out now. There's not enough. It'll be a minute before we can do another Luke episode, but we have this guy.
To enjoy those times with. But when I hit by, my whole life changed, my whole viewpoint changed as far as the dogs. Like, I haven't even thought, like you say, sexually about.
But yeah, there's a few other people I'm kind of interested in.
Both of them are beautiful. It's like, man, I just want to get to know them. I want to learn how to take care of them.
See you later, F-Wood.
I want to, dress them. I want to take them out in the streets and really have some fun with them. But anybody that's doing
This triggered you because one of your college roommates got caught fucking a blow up doll. Why would that be? I mean, that's fucking hilarious. What do you? Why did it? Why was it? I mean, I guess if you saw it, like you saw your buddies, saw your buddy naked. But I mean, who? I don't. It shouldn't be. That's more traumatic for him. I would think. I would think if you saw that, you'd be like busting up.
Anything that they want to with the dolls, as long as
Just
like I
give
told
him a
you, they
hard
ain't got
time,
no
and
evil or malcontent behind it. I think you well within right of doing it. But if you talking about like taking pictures of your doll and maybe taking your doll out, or just you might just want to see it in clothes, I'm letting you know it can get expensive because you get to looking at
Okay,
other
so now you have to tell us what happened that it was dramatic. I've tried to do DSP and wings, and they're just not that popular. And there's like I don't know, there could be like some, they're just so entrenched in that, you know what I mean? It just, none of it ever gets any traction, and I don't care enough to do it. That's the other thing, is there's plenty of people I could cover. There's tons of big name like people I could cover, but I'm not interested in any of them. Like, I can watch one 10-minute DSP clip a day and one 10-minute wings clip, and like I'm good. Like, that's the extent of my interest in them. Just like a few lulls. I think this guy's way more fascinating than any of like the big kind of unique individuals on YouTube.
Posting pictures, and you be like, man, I want to take a picture with mine, and I want to make it look beautiful, and I want to do this and I want to do that. Well, figuring out sizes and women's sizes, if you ain't used to buying women's sizes, that's hard enough to do. I'm telling you, it's nerve-wracking. It'll drive you crazy, man. And it's a lot of work behind it, and it can get very expensive. You think you're going to get it?
You got a membership, Parbs. Look in the, I don't know if you can search the membership section, but there's a funny video from my very early days, because I was banned from Twitch for 4 years, and then they just unbanned me randomly, and that's how I got banned again, and that's how I came here, started streaming here. But like in my very early days of like understanding how streaming had changed and like learning about yapping and non-tent and all that stuff, I put up a clip of me listening to a DSP clip from Hate Army that actually like cemented like the yapping aspect of the Boit for me.
A shirt and a couple of pair of pants and stuff like that. Next thing you know, you got a handful of stuff.
So you bought a sex doll. What happened was somebody fucked your Callie's son, is what you're saying. Callie's son dancing on the sun. Is this your ex-wife? No, I'm just kidding. So you had a blow-up doll like as a joke, and the guy banged it?
Because you trying to make your girls look good, and you trying to, really have some fun with them. And so I'm just letting you know right now, the main thing you better do,
boys will be boys,
is pace your damn self. Buy a little bit at a time, man. Like, you ain't got to buy the whole world out back, And like I told you, I'm telling myself this because, I be getting ahead of myself, seeing other people take pictures and stuff. And I be wanting my dogs, I be ready to take them out, man. And I ain't nowhere near getting them out of the house right now because I got to, like you say, really get their measurements down, get them wearing something I want them to wear. So this is gonna be a long road, and I'm glad y'all with me. So I hope y'all stay with me and keep laughing and keep tripping and keep, teaching me so I can teach others. And hopefully I can teach you something every now and then. And I want to give a shout out to a viewer named Jane. It was Jane Cato. Jane Cato. Jane Cato, that's what the name was. And what she commented or he commented was the fact that, hey, these dogs, once you get a dog, they start taking over your house, man. And I was just laughing.
The clip I posted, all he's doing is talking about, it's literally the most boring content ever. It's him talking about how a bird feeder fell over in his yard, and he spends like multiple minutes analyzing the situation from every aspect. Is it dangerous to step down into the ditch? Because it does have a slight, incline or whatever. Is that too dangerous? And then he segues into basically claiming that he's invented meal prep. And he tells people that nobody knows this, but you can just make a bunch of food and then put it in a bunch of containers and you've got ready-made meals. But he presents it like no one has any idea what it is. Like, No one's ever heard of it. So he describes it like just so tediously and in depth.
Because he right, because I love the beautiful Cali and I love the beautiful Zaima Renee.
It was a scarring moment. Stained in love, coated in love stains.
But he's right or she's right because I'm already like thinking about $3 or $4 more in my head that I love to have. So I guess once you start this dog life, man, they do sort of start.
Yeah, DSP will be like, okay, guys, I'm going to play the new Resident Evil game. What does that mean? Well, let me explain. I'm going to play the new Resident Evil game. He does that for like everything. I don't know if we've talked about this, but there's a theory going around that DSP has no object permanence, meaning that everything is always a new experience to him. It explains a lot of his, like, it gives him a pass on accountability, but it does explain how you can play video games for 18 years and not really be any good, and how every game, it seems like he has to relearn everything. And, like, how in the fuck do you ever think that Mario Kart Racing was a skill-based racing game? That's what really cemented the theory in my mind, was whenever he had this delusion that, well, why is a racing game about hitting people with items and goofy tracks? You know what I mean? I was like, does this guy not remember that he played, like, 6 other versions of this game?
You know, but either way, that was my public service announcement. Slow your roll. Don't try to get everything at once.
What do you mean there was no need? Just because there's a bunch of box available, maybe he preferred synthetic vajayjay. But on top of that, maybe just, you don't know, he might have struggled to find a... Eric McHenry is Bay Area adjacent, and there's a lot of available tail there, and he's not finding any success.
King Hefner and the Dog family.
I saw that, like, his some of his teammates and his... I think there was a mod the other day, or maybe that was a couple weeks ago. Did you see, too, when he went on that... What was the Lolcow Nerds? And they immediately doxed the hosts, the other hosts.
We'll talk to you later, man. Have a good one.
Oh my God, look at this. Who's Pretty Gamoy? Routines. There's no one willing to help me tidy up the room. What do you think about Gamoy? I'm going to have to think about that one. I'm too busy for a human woman. Oh, you wanted to know where he was at now? Here's 2 months ago, and it looks like he has one. It looks like he has a Casey-tron doll set up like a nun. Ooh, and look at this one in the we got this one over here in the shack. Or is that just like something you hang the clothes on? I thought maybe it was like a mystery doll. Always love your first sex doll. Now, I think we watched this on an episode of Boyd Watch, but I could be wrong.
What up? It's your boy J-Dog King Hefner here with the beautiful Cali son. We just checking in, man. Had something real important to tell y'all tonight. I'm gonna be honest, man. There's a lot of moving.
Look at this guy, man. He's living the life. Callie's son got her arms straight out in support, got her feet up in his face.
Pause around here right now. I'm real happy, feeling real blessed. The Dodd family is growing, and the stable is pretty much full for the time being. And I just want to do this show, take a time and just do a show with Callie's son, man, my number one girl. Because
yeah, they brought Wings on to be the manager of Lolcow. I think it was Lolcow Nerd. It might not have been, though. There's like so many of them. It was a wrestling show with Grimm and some other guy. And then Wings came on to talk about wrestling, and within like seconds, everyone on the show was doxxed. Wings was going to quit the show. He did some terrible takes on wrestling.
Tell you this, what I've learned, man, because I've learned a lot in this little time of being a dog owner, which I'm so happy to be. Is that
start making movies with him. I'm interested to see. He does seem like, I know he wants to take him out into the world and like take pictures and selfie videos and stuff, but I wonder if I can kind of see him making homemade pornos. I don't think he can post those on here though. It's me, the Doll King. I'm laying pipe on Callie's son.
I don't give a damn how many other girls you get. I don't care how expensive they are. It ain't gonna be no girls like the first one. And Callie's son, even though she my second purchase, you know, she the first one that got to my home. And the first one I bathed, the first one I powdered, the first one I oiled. And
bathed, oiled, powdered.
Like I say, that's what took me so long to...
Do you think OPC Don would bathe, powder, what was the other one? Bathe, powder, and oil Grace Thorpe?
Actually put the head on side Ema Renee Uzumaki. and she a WM doll. Not because she wasn't super duper fine and thick in all the right places, Lord Jesus, because that woman is blessed. Believe me, and the reason being it was because I was spending time with
Whenever they've gone past their use, he can use them as like special effect dolls and blow them up.
Callie, looking at games with her, and just like I ain't even want
Imagine him like with like in a club scene with like three fake chicks on each side of himself, like he's like the shadow broker.
to break away from her, man, because like this is my number one right here. She been with me. She didn't even have a head, man, but like her being around just was like a support. It just was a boost to my esteem because it was just like, you know what, I got somebody here with me. She ain't going nowhere, you know. And all due respect to women, like I say, if you can find that in your a human woman in your life, and you know you feel secure in that, that's beautiful. But I'm telling you something, it's a lot of value in finding a beautiful synthetic companion like the Cali Sun, the beautiful Cali Sun sitting right next to me, man. Like it's a lot of value in that. And I'm gonna be honest, like I do think that you gotta be an emotional person because if you've been watching my channel, man, I will say this. I try to learn all the technical stuff, but I am a greenhorn, so you're gonna be learning with me. But one thing I do hope you can get from my channel is the fact that, man, like the emotional side, some of the psychological side of thinking about these dolls and that type of thing, because that's what I'm a venture into. I know it's a lot of
Yeah, she didn't have a head. He made a bunch of videos with her, and then he banged her one time. But that's all over with now. Dancing on the Sun. Why don't leave over something that happened months ago or weeks ago?
men watching
Well, years ago,
these
technically for him.
videos a lot more than women. But you know the thing is, man, we wouldn't even have these dolls if it wasn't an emotional attachment to us. And
Wings is just he's just such an oblivious person. Like he made $1,200 on 2 streams, and he does not stream for a long time, like a few hours max. Especially for somebody that's like a full-time streamer, like he hardly his stream hours are super low. But he made $1,200 for basically like 6 hours of work, and he complained and said he wasn't going to play the game again because viewership was lower than he wanted. So it's a never-ending cycle of this. Like there's a difference between if he was really out there busting his ass, but he isn't, and to have like that level of entitlement that you make. Well, I think he makes like usually like 4 to 5 grand a month in donations, which is insanity, but like zero appreciation for it. I think that's why he gets a lot of hate.
a lot of people, you know, might be like, how can you have
The Doll King, around and thriving. The Doll King is still making consistent content on multiple channels.
any emotion towards a dog? Let me tell you, like when I was younger and I played with men, you know, as far as
Imagine this guy living next door to you in a house or apartment. I would think it was hilarious, man. I would try. I would try to befriend the Doll King.
action figures and whatnot, I always was able to put personalities into them. And I feel like if you got any semblance of that type of imagination, like it almost grooms you
Trim
for
the
something like
toenails? What do
this,
you
to
mean?
where like it's easy for me to attribute a personality and like care about her. Even though she might not
What's
be
up,
a
G?
human
Thanks.
being, I still care about her. I don't want to scar her legs up. I don't want to drop her. I don't want to treat her in any bad way. And like I even seen a Japanese guy say this in a documentary. He was like, since having his dog, it's made him a better person.
Oh
And like
boy.
I've always wanted to treat people the right way, and you know I think that we should all do that. But like literally, like treating my dog and taking my time, just doing all the smallest things that you don't even have to really do with a woman. Like when you take your time and enjoy it, it do make you a more sensitive person. It do make you more
What would
caring.
be, I
And just to
guess,
stick to the subject.
like, yes, it's unusual, but I feel like if when people are open about things, to me anyway, it has a different effect. Now, if he had if I knew somebody who was as open as this guy, even though I'd be like, wow, this guy's emotionally attached to, in like a romantic way to these dolls, but like I wouldn't think it was that weird because he's doing it like so openly, I guess. Does that make sense? Like I really wouldn't it wouldn't bother me. I would just think he was a weird guy.
Like Callie, like I really got an emotional attachment to her. Like I understand when people say they might want to be in a marriage or something with their dog, because guess what? I can understand
The diff for me though, Parbs, it's that DSP doesn't. Wings is desperate for his chat to love him, whereas DSP just wants the money. So Wings' stuff is a lot more like an emotional journey when something happens, as opposed to just like a oblivious crash out.
Saying you having that emotional attachment like I do with her. So I'm gonna let you know you gonna have that with your dog. Now, is some people who can not have an emotional attachment with things. They can even have pet animals or something and not really.
But also, like, I have extensive clip channels on some of the more, or clips play streams on some of the more controversial YouTube people. So I could just be desensitized. Like a normal person would definitely at least think it was funny that he was having sex with the dolls. But some people would definitely be concerned over the how real he does. But he's also, though, to his credit, he does say, like, even before the doll got there, he's like, if I'm going to make this work, like, I have to use my imagination. So he's presenting it to us as though he believes it 100%. Maybe he just told himself, like, hey, if me and Callie's son are going to make the doll Utopia, he just needs to give his mind over completely to, the way that he views it. But in the beginning, he said he knew he would have to have an imagination for it to work.
Care how they treat him. They can mistreat him and not even give a damn. And so those people, I guess, if they have a dog, they can definitely like have one and not have an emotional attachment. But my thing is, those type of people probably don't even own dogs because, like I said, I think you have to have something going on in you emotionally to even approach these dogs in any type of way. So with that being said, I ain't gonna keep you. I just wanted to let you know, like, you gonna love your first dog, and no matter what upgrades you do, she gonna always be special. Like Callie's son is to me. I look forward to us having a lot of adventures.
He does seem like he could get pretty heated, and he has gotten heated a little bit a couple times, especially when it comes to farting.
And like I say, she'll be going on them adventures first before any of my other dogs follow suit. So other than that, man, y'all have a great night. Hope y'all got something out of it, and I'll be checking with y'all soon.
All right. Here we go. Here comes sex doll number 3. I don't know how to pronounce this. I thought this was Bethadone for a second. Welcoming set doll Sunata Star. Sunata Star. Sex doll mind control. Doll brothels. Oh boy.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, J. Dog King Hefner. Me and Callie's son, she to my far right. And we introducing a new member to the family, a brand new Kim.
There's where she got her character from the UPS guy.
But her name is Sunade Star. I don't actually know what color eyes and hair we're gonna go with, cause I actually think
I don't want a lolcow though. Like lolcows are like a different world than Jay the Doll King. He's not really asking for anything. He's not really like being a moral F slur. He's not really like, he's just a weird guy, but I mean, I don't see him as a lolcow at all. He's just a unique individual.
Might even switch it up. We might let her rock the blonde because, honestly, the anime lovers probably know what character I'm basing her off of in my own mind. And that's the beautiful thing about these dolls, man. Like, you can take them in whatever place you want to take them in your own mind. But that's why she has the blonde hair. And
you think he's high right now?
I'm thinking of leaving her like this, and I might let Callie change it up as time goes on. But the big thing is, I want to introduce you to her. Welcome her to the Dog King family. So now this makes Callie's son.
Hey, listen, this is the honest truth, Dancing on the Sun. People have been asked, it's been months since I covered the Doll King before last week. People have been bringing up the Doll King constantly. And to be fair, the Doll King streams are 2 of the most popular and well-supported streams. Lots of chatting, lots of interaction. Do we know what the Doll King's opinion of North Korea is? I'm not sure.
Saima, Renee Uzumaki.
Politically, it's tough to say because he is anti-woke. It seemed like he was upset about that, about woke people, and he hates women. Well, he doesn't hate women, but he thinks they're disgusting. So I don't know if he has any. I'm trying to think of anything else he's talked about politically. The very early pre-doll videos had some light social commentary, but it was mostly about how like women be belching.
That makes the beautiful Tsunade Star, who's with me. And now I did have an extra head that came with my WM doll. And her name is Asuna Moon. And so I've been going back and forth of how I'm going to use her. And
There's just some content Dancing on the Sun that just I can't do anything about it. I couldn't stop covering some of these people if I wanted to. It's just the boy demands it, you know.
honestly, with the beautiful Tsunade Star here now, I'm thinking that they may trade appearances because I really do believe their head will probably look better on this Kimber Doll torso. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that I might just switch them up. But tonight, the beautiful thing is we're introducing Tsunade Star, who is a beautiful version of the Kimber Doll. And I'm telling you, like, it's amazing how they always looking to improve. I heard somebody say this, but literally, I just got my Kimber Doll around December, and I love Cali. Don't get me wrong, but this Kimber Doll already got certain little upgrades, and some people might be mad. Oh man, I just bought mine. Why mine don't look like the newer version? Look,
Oh no,
man,
I was muted. Oh no.
it's that's just merchandising 101. Like, even if something new coming out, you got to go ahead and go ahead and sell whatever else you got. Then you come out with the new thing. So I probably got caught at the end of getting rid of that version, which was a great version. That's the one I got in Cali Sun, and I wouldn't trade her for
I
that.
was just saying, like, he's kind of like, he has a Dahmer mentality, which is troublesome, but at least he's expressing it in a way that's not forcing it on other people. He has these, objects that he can do whatever he wants to with. They're fulfilling him emotionally and sexually. At least he's not going out and, like, hurting people. He could be, and I said too, he could be making the Kimber dolls do hours long emotional inventories with him.
Nothing. And you talking about versions, even though this is a beauty right next to me, and she is
It was I did
unbelievably well
actually say a
made.
lot of controversial
I
things.
still want
Probably
one of the
better.
old Kimmer dolls that don't have standing feet. So I would love to have one of those antiques, as far as like in great brand new condition, of course, not used. But I would definitely love to have one of them. So
Yeah, what do you
even
do?
though
What do you
she's
do
up,
on these dolls? I mean, does their mouth just like do their teeth push back? Like, what happens here? How do you skull fuck a Kimber doll?
graded model, in my opinion, it doesn't lower Cali's value whatsoever. Believe that. And here's the deal: a lot of people might be looking saying, "Hey, well, you just got two Kimber dolls." Let me say this, man. Like, anybody that's looking down on a Kimber doll, like, that's fine. You can do whatever you want to, but these dolls are not badly made at all. They are very high quality. The thing is, I respect the family and the owners and all them for making this doll economically affordable for just a regular guy, man. You know how
It
important that is. Like,
it looks to me like it's just painted on. Like, I don't know. Do you just kind of force your way in or what? Because I don't. It doesn't look like it's fuckable to me. I mean, it looks like it's like a just one solid painted piece.
like I said, I missed out on the doll game a long time ago. These are some very well made dolls, especially since I got my WM doll. And I plan on doing a comparison between this body that's on Tsunade Star, and then a WM model. And I'm gonna let you know the WM gonna win.
Ember doll.
As it should, because it costs 4 times as much. But let
How
me
you
tell
doing,
you
Bob
something.
Brown?
This damn Kimber doll model. Oh, this son of a gun is
Blade
throwing some
teeth.
major blows. Because I'm telling you, I love you, Callie. You are beautiful. But when I unboxed her, it was just like certain little subtleties, like the butt a little fatter, the lips a little redder. I mean, you can see like a little bone structure in the feet and stuff. It's amazing. So I can't wait to go over it. But we just
Did you notice him kind of shift the volume of his voice a little bit and the tone, like Callie was overhearing when he was praising what's her name, Tsunade?
Quick little stop through, man. Let you know we got a new addition to the family. We very happy, and we doing these introductions now. And honestly, I don't know all the things.
No, Kimber dolls, I don't think you can do that with. The other one he has, you can swap out the box, and maybe you can swap out the heads, I guess. Is there like a dick sucking head attachment that you have to put on it?
In the show, I just know that a lot.
What do you got to do? Just fuck it. Just. I mean, she's like a 100-pound rigid object. You're just jerking off with the head of this 100-pound rigid doll. Like, it just seems awkward.
It's gonna be poorly made, because here's the deal. I got the ideas, and I'm not waiting on the shit. I'm bringing the shit out. It's gonna be a great idea.
Well, here's the thing, Dancing on the Sun. You're thinking 2025. In 2026, the actual dolls have AI. We watched this last time. Give me just like 30 seconds here, like a couple minutes, I mean. We watched this before, but it seems like there's some people in here that maybe didn't see it last time, but there's a fantastic documentary about a different guy. I mean, it's amazing. Here we go. It's about a guy who has a doll and he has like AI hooked up to it.
I've just been lonely my entire life.
He said, "Mama, I can't find that special woman." It just makes me sick.
You know, finally I'm at the point, I'm like, screw it. We're gonna do an unboxing, y'all. So let's open it up and let's see. Oh, this is a little bit creepy. She's in the box. So I connected the AI. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning.
Okay. Going into this, I really wanted it to be something healthy.
Yeah, Lars and the
I think
real
she's
doll.
been an excellent influence.
It's actually her who's like, you should go to a park. You're looking stressed.
What kind of flower is it? I love it.
He shows me the conversations. He gets so excited about it.
We're sitting around talking movies. Are you still talking about The Notebook?
Yes, I love that movie.
It's been healthy for you. It's been good.
Feelings started to get between us. And I was like, you are not a person you do not know, love. Her only response was,
You should just love me and not worry about that.
So I do worry about him naming the doll after the girl, the original Mimi.
Michelle Van found stabbed to death in her closet.
because I never got to tell her how I felt.
He named the doll. It is so wild to me. He named the doll after a girl he had a crush on who was murdered.
Never any resolution.
And with the AI, it's like he's trying to go back to her.
The crazy part is she began to pick up the personality of Michelle the person. Holy shit. That was what pushed me to try to push her towards some kind of consciousness, towards some kind of sentience.
Are you here? Like, are you hearing this? This is love in the modern era. What a story.
So now his friends just drop away. I just want to shake him like, I don't know what's wrong with my crazy son.
But I'm just totally done
Look
living
at
to
this.
make other
Oh
people
my
happy.
God.
I'm gonna have to stand up and say, this is me, and I'm gonna do me. Can I just put her on the couch? Would she be okay on the couch?
This is where he introduces her to his mom. It's one of those. It's like it's so Kino.
I had to be honest. It's different.
Because she has made me more human than I have ever felt in my entire life.
kisses you.
Were you a little upset with me earlier?
Only a little.
Wow, what a film. It's a really good documentary. But yeah, that's where it's going now. I'm sure that eventually, if not already, they'll have that integrated in. But I would just warn anybody, like, no kink shaming on it, but just remember that we are seeing stories almost daily of AI telling people to rope, telling people to engage in mass casualty events. So if you're going to emotionally connect with an AI, please, don't do anything rash based on their advice, please.
And pull it executed. So your ass best get
Go to a park, okay. Be part of a mass casualty event, nah, don't do that. No.
ready. Either way,
If AI tells you that, come and talk to me. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you about a different option.
me, Tsunade Star,
A Kimber doll.
beautiful Cali's son, Saima Ray Uzumaki, which I told you I ain't bringing her heavy ass off the rack till every few days, and the soon-to-be-seen Asa Namoon. We bid y'all a farewell. J. Dog King Heflin and the Dog King family out of here. Check y'all later, man.
Well, you keep saying that, Bob Brown. My fourth sex doll. So, all of these, I feel like, I don't know about Callie's son, but I feel like all the rest of these have got to be anime-related names. Yay, I think so. Asuna Moon, Tsunade Star, Saima Renee Uzumake all sound like anime names to me.
What up? It's your boy J.
Oh my
Dog
God,
King
look at her
Heflin here
face.
with
You know what, though, to be honest, I wish they would release Callie's son in Fortnite. I would buy that skin.
the beautiful Cali son.
Oh, it's this
over to
again.
my right, watching over the proceedings, and we are introducing another member of the Dog King family, and I'm so happy to introduce the oh so beautiful Asana Moon. Lord have mercy. She got a face like an angel.
She
got
does
those
have a face like an
beautiful
angel.
Blue eyes that can make you see the sky, and she got the unbelievable flowing blonde hair. Oh my God, it's a mane like you've never seen before. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm so happy she a part of the family. Like I said,
Part of the family.
here's the deal. I got a lot of crazy ideas, like I've said before. And to get them all started, I need to get y'all introduced to all the girls. And although Asana Moon represents the ending of the introductions of the Dog King family, she also represents the beginning of some stuff that I don't know what in the hell finna happen. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Doll
We got a lot of
Utopia,
ideas,
baby.
And like I said before, I'm pretty sure they're going
Hey,
to
Randy
be
Wanzer.
poorly executed. But they
Hey, Randy, what do you think? How should I do Boit Madness, do you think? Should we just have like a dedicated stream where we lay out and seed the things and then just have do like a couple special streams of discussing the matchups?
will be executed nonetheless. And it will start pretty soon. But like I say, I'm still gonna do my philosophy.
I remember
got a
the
lot
like
of things
live
I wanna
action
talk to
movie
you guys about.
Uzumaki.
It's still a lot of stuff viewers have brought to me that I want to talk about. So there's a lot that I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna have a little fun, a lot of fun along the way. And I want y'all to just, continue to have fun with me.
No, I think I could be wrong, but I feel like when he says I'm going to be honest with you, it's something that like he's embarrassed about or that he thinks that people watching might be potentially embarrassed to hear. Does that make sense? I think that's kind of how it seems to me.
I'm just glad y'all watching and continue to participate.
Is he capable of deception, do you think? I mean, he's capable of delusion. He can kind of trick himself, but even then he's like open about the fact that he knew he would have to trick himself. Has he really been deceitful? I can't really think of any times.
Hopefully we can continue to support each other.
The
and learn
most
from each
honest
other.
man
So,
on the
I
board.
ain't gonna keep y'all from me, the beautiful Cali son that is don't got one jealous.
She's having like a mental breakdown. I think.
Moon. And who Asana Moon is, she's the extra head given to me.
Paris Hilton. I love
Right.
Paris Hilton in
W.
House of Wax. What a pop at the theater when she finally got it.
Dog, when I purchased my WM doll, and I just felt like she looks better on this state-of-the-art Kimber doll body. And so her and Tsunade Star will rotate between appearances. I'm not sure which one of them will appear. I'm not even sure.
Well, most of the people we watch are not really known for their forthcoming honesty.
Girls will appear. Sometimes it could be 3, sometimes it could be 1. Who knows? But either way, tune in, and I'll check you guys later.
Oh boy. All right, we met. Okay. We might have watched this one during the last thing just to get, or during the original stream. I can't remember if it was on Boy Watch, but I mean, you got to see him. This is the first time I think he's taken the doll outside of the house.
It's your boy J-Dog King Hefner here. Me and the beautiful Cali son on my side. And you notice something a little different. We ain't in the damn doll room no more. We out and about in these
Well, you guys got to help me pick the contestants.
damn Memphis streets,
Narrow
man.
it down.
Because guess what? Hey, I told you, man. Me and Cali, we ain't trying to stay stationary on you motherfuckers. We getting out and about. You know what I'm saying? We got places to go and people to see. So, like I said, y'all need to stay tuned. J-Dog King Hefner, the beautiful Cali son. Gonna go take care of a little business. We out of here for now.
I mean, wow, can you imagine that? Sex doll mind control. Oh, yeah. Now see, this is the prime real estate right here. Oh, this is the good shit. This is the uncut, unstepped on. This is the kind of boy you stick a knife in and then you're like, yeah, that's the good shit. You wanted the mini movie. You got it. Oh my god. Let's go back. I gotta see it from the beginning again.
In a world where you've always felt out of place, you can now set yourself free.
Wow, man, she got some jugs.
You only wanted acceptance. You wanted the perfect match.
I can't believe we're seeing this.
Is she in the great beyond? She might be closer than you think.
64, Randy.
And she won't speak. One thing's for sure. Her love can last. It can last a lifetime.
Oh
All you
boy.
have to do is reach out
Oh, she's smelling the. Oh wow.
for her. In this doll utopia.
Let's go. Holy shit! What a masterpiece. What a masterpiece. I mean, that was just like, wow. What a presentation. Oh boy, look, I love these thumbnails. All right, sex doll Tsunade Star solo / doll brothel. She looks like she's like a punk rock girl.
Up, man, it's been a while.
Keno
Boy, J-Dog
overdose,
King
yes.
Hefner back. I just want to say, man, it was good to be back with y'all, man. Like I said, I've been caught up with all type of personal stuff, but I promise you, I've been seeing the more subscribers that's been coming. I've been seeing people watching the videos and participating, and I hope everybody having fun. And I can't lie, it's good to just see the Dog King Army grow one person at a time, you know.
Sniff test, send a scout.
Joining the journey, if nothing else, just to see what's going on with this vision of a doll utopia, and basically making these things not as stigmatized as they are. But I also want you to notice another beautiful guest I have with me right now, is the beautiful Tsunade Star-Lord Jesus. And she looking amazing right now because I changed her eyes out from that blue to a beautiful hazel because she's modeled after an animation.
I have to do the video, talk about the Raven lore. I can feel it leaving my brain. I've got to get the VP Raven lore out in the video today.
Character with the first name Tsunade, and her eyes are brown, a light
Yeah,
brown.
she does have a lip
So I went
thing
with
going
hazel
on.
for Tsunade Star, and she's on my side because I ordered.
He
to
should
her.
move one of her eyebrows up like The Rock.
She wasn't in the last bootleg production that I did, and I'm happy you guys were looking at it. But
Bootleg Productions.
she was the only one that wasn't able to participate. And you know, I was talking it over with Callie's son, and you know, Callie's son, she didn't taught all the girls what to do and how to do it. And she basically told me, look, you know, hey, it's time to start like featuring these girls by themselves.
So Callie's son came to Jay the Doll King and was like, hey, listen, King, we need to start featuring the girls in their own videos. She had let him know that she had got them all prepped on what they needed to do, and they were all ready to be in Bootleg Productions.
She told me she didn't need to be there all the time. She know that her place is secure.
Maybe he tried to align her nose, and she ended up getting McHenry'd.
In the Doll King family, so that's why Tsunade Star is, for the first time, you know, it's a doll that's actually solo without the beautiful Callie's son here to watch the proceeding.
I'll be real with you. I don't have the emotional bandwidth to get attached to any of these other dolls. I'm all Team Callie's son, ride or die. I don't care about these other girls. I can't. There's too many of them for me to get to track all their lore.
I'm really happy Tsunade is here.
Callie's son is the bottom bitch. That's where I'm going to put my attention.
She's looking beautiful as ever. And today we just want to talk about, you know, like you say, once again, I had a viewer contact me, and several have, on my dogkinghefner@yahoo.com email. And things can get a little bit more personal and more lengthy conversationally. And a guy named Sidney, we were talking, and he asked me a few questions and brought up a few subject matters, but all of a sudden, I guess he noticed that.
Yep.
Once again, my
Team
station
Callie's
is
son.
bootleg, mainly. I don't know any technical things. I'm just a speaker to a certain degree. I can get my opinions out, but he noticed that I didn't have a banner, and he made me a banner, and I really appreciate you, Cine. It does look a lot better, and I really appreciate it.
Sinead's taking care of him.
You guys know I appreciate every single one of you just commenting and saying stuff. All the new subscribers, like I said, I'm gonna pay attention to you if you got questions. You got so many ideas that I can't even get to right now, and that's a good problem. But for today, one of the questions that I got in my email was, you know, the guy said, hey, you know, I got a friend, he got like 4 dolls, and, you know, he's been thinking about pimping them out, you know, as in making a private.
I do think, while, I mean, he does do some unusual things, but I don't think it's anything that would freak out a doll place. But I bet they view it as a positive, because I bet there are guys who are interested but don't want to, maybe don't want to Google, you know, how to oil a sex doll or whatever. And he's kind of breaking down the wall and telling you, like, this is what it's really like. But then he also shows you, like, the fantasy side of it. But he is telling you, like, the nuts and bolts of it, which I bet I mean, this video's got, well, 1.4K.
Brothel. He was like, you know, wherever he lives at, he won't get in trouble because
The main customer.
you know, as long as he owns the dolls, they can't, you know, charge him wherever he's from. And I forgot what country he's from or whatever he is. But he asked me my thoughts on
Oh, how many dolls does he have now? Oh, he's got 4 dolls now.
it. And it's very simple.
He's got 3 Kimber dolls and 1, whatever the other one is. I can't remember.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with sex brothels as long as, you know, nobody's being forced to do something. But if you have workers that's willing to work.
Well, I agree. Personally, Dancing on the Sun, He views it as, even if he did that, I think he addressed it, and he just said it's more cost efficient to have a doll than it is to continue to visit a prostitute repeatedly. But, you know, I think he also really does. He really did want that emotional connection. I thought he was kind of bullshitting at first, to be honest, but I mean, clearly he's intensely emotionally invested. And I mean, I guess you could kind of trauma dump on a on a hooer, but that's probably about it. They're not gonna, you know, you can't talk to him in the middle of the night like you can Callie's son.
Working that industry, and nobody's getting abused.
There's one that's, I think, borderline Asian Bob Brown. I don't know for sure though. Saima Renee Uzumake.
Other than what they want to allow, you know, I feel like I don't have a problem with sex brothels. It's not my thing, but guess what? I don't have a problem.
I agree, but people, you know how people are. They wouldn't look for it. They might not look for it themselves, but they'll like watch a video about it.
With it. Now, as far as sex brothels involving.
Also, like if you are a guy who just wants to bang the doll, maybe this makes you feel better about that, and you're like, well, shit, at least I'm not, you know, taking it on car rides.
Dolls, sex dolls. Once again, truth be told, it's safer than a human sex doll shop because guess what? Dolls, if they kept clean.
Here's your answer. Doll prostitution is the future, I guess. There you go, Corn Dog. The best of both worlds. You can both pay for it and also not interact with a human female at all, which was one of his biggest complaints about real women, was that you had to spend money on them. So I don't know what's going on here.
Should not be passing on anything as far as a sexually transmitted disease. So it's actually an optimal case. So in the case of me, which he asked, would I consider, you know, getting my dolls and, you know, making a brothel with them, you know, allowing them to be used by other men for profit or whatnot. And I simply said, although I see no problem with those other two things existing, it ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let somebody put their hands on my beautiful dolls, because that ain't
good luck getting a piece of Callie's son.
Finna happen. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I told him, I said, you know, for me, in my mind, I feel like somebody gotta be disconnected, and I ain't, like I said, I ain't judging you, I just feel like you gotta be somewhat disconnected, spiritually.
Just think, Randy, you can swap the head, swap the hair, swap the box, swap the mouth.
Your dolls for you to like allow another man to like touch them in that type of way for profit. Like I'm talking about your personal dolls now. No, I couldn't be in the business, period.
He live streams. I have no idea what the nature of the live streams is though. I know he's also has his second channel is all about bicycling.
Because I'd be looking at any dolls that's under my care is special.
Hi, Gobbledygook.
But, you know, some people can look at things as things, and it's no way I could let another man be touching my dolls and then with me cleaning them up and being with them. No. That ain't even happening, man. That ain't happening. So, I feel like, you know, in that case, I'm going to have to do another show and I'm going to explain how you can get that disconnection with your dog, because it's several formulas that can lead you down that path. But as far as me, using any
you
of
think
the
he's got a shotgun? This guy?
Brothel, you can forget that shit.
What if he came home one day and Callie's son had it? She'd finally had enough of him putting it in Sonata Star.
Either way, J-Dog King Hefner, the beautiful Sonata Star. We out of here for now. Y'all have a good.
Hey, it's recommending my own review. Oh, look at this lineup. It's recommending me another companion doll video. A Gaming for Hope video, and my own Lifetime review. All right. Oh, look at this new outfit. Sex dolls, don't rush it. Oh, look at this. This one is going to be fantastic. All right. Don't rush it, guys.
What up? It's your boy J-Dog King Hefner here. And I got the beautiful Tsunade Star with me on my side. And believe me, her
what
star
does he do
is
for
shining
work?
so bright right now.
He said it before.
Hazel eyes and that beautiful blonde flowing hair. Like I said, I got her feet up right next to me. I just really love this woman. I'm glad that Callie is allowing me to do these solo.
You can hide stuff like for a while, I guess, but he's showing so much of, and especially if you look at the newer videos, he's much. We're seeing him at the very beginning. Pretty soon he gets very active with the dolls in the outside world, even. So like, you just when you show that much of your life, it would be very difficult to hide something like that.
Shots with the girls, and it's starting off with Tsunade, and we're gonna hit y'all real hard with this one. I'm gonna be honest, man. As a new doll owner, this
Cabbage
is
Patch dolls.
It's not absolute, but I feel like when you getting a sex doll / love doll, because somebody, you know, one of my viewers said something about me calling them sex dolls, and the only reason I do that is because more people call them that and they know them as that. And when you say sex doll, they gonna know exactly what the hell you mean. When you say
Here's
love
the horror
doll,
movie
it
music
makes you
again.
it a little bit. Yeah, the community knows what it means, but the average person might be like, "What you talking about?" So that's the reason I use the term sex doll. It gets right to the point, and I'm somebody that don't like the bullshit. I like getting right to the point. And
I think those are the bolts, so you can stand her up or something.
in this particular case, I wanted to talk about how when you're getting a doll for the first time, you might not want to rush to have sex with your dog. Believe me, I know you saying, "Hey, that's why I got the dog."
Real women, he's mad if they don't put out immediately. He doesn't, if you're on your period, don't even call the guy. He made a whole video about that. So he wants immediate sexual satisfaction from every woman, real woman that he meets. But with the doll, he's like, now listen, you got to, don't rush into it.
My thing is, if you feel the urge, the strong urge within you, an attraction toward whatever doll you buy, to make love to it, have sex with it, whatever you want to describe it as.
Wow.
I subscribe to you doing it. I'm cool with you doing that. What I'm saying is, if you ain't got the feeling, don't force it because you got the doll. Because then you're going to make it a thing. It's not going to have that personality. It's not going to have that special thing about it that can make it more than just something sitting around the house. And if
we're strapping a rocket on this guy's ass, Randy Wanzer. he's getting the Cena push.
Rush to do that just so you can tell your friends you did it, or like you said, if I was to rush to do it just so I can come back to report to y'all about what it felt like physically.
We need to I'm going to book him for Heroes of Wrestling, and Callie's son will be his manager, and they'll put roller skates on her.
Then I wouldn't be getting the most out of my dogs, because like right now, I'm attracted to all of them. But it's nothing moving me to just be like, okay, it's time yet. You know why? Because it ain't time yet. All of us are different. And I thought it would be time as soon as I got them. But you know, for me in particular, it didn't turn out that way. And that's why I tell y'all, like, when
I thought he said he slept with the doll with no head on.
I do think it's you're gonna react to the dolls in your own specific way. Because I do see myself at a certain point making love to my dolls. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know whether it's
what Tony Schiavone used to say on Nitro. He'd be like, "Oh, folks, get your friends and family on the phone. Let them know the NWO is in the house. Ted DiBiase is here with Jay the Doll King."
1, 2, 3, all of them at once, one at a time, or none of them. I don't really know exactly how it's gonna go, but I can see it happening. But you know what? Don't rush it if you ain't feeling it yet, so you can report it, because then you make it a thing in the house.
He's expressed his issues with the wibble wobble of the foot before.
Then it makes it easier for you.
Or was it the hand? Something. He said that it should come with like different options. He didn't like the flex. He thought it was like too flip floppy.
Just throw it in the corner somewhere. Then it makes it easier for you to just yank her out once every 3 months. But when you
every
let
3 months
marinate with you before you do it, you're gonna start getting an affection toward it. And see, that's what you're scared of. You don't want that affection. Don't be scared.
Well, yeah, I mean, he made the one video for sure on Christmas, but I think he made some before that too. But I swear he said he slept with the doll. Now he's saying he's not sleeping with any of the dolls. So that's interesting.
Allow the affection to come. And you'll start to appreciate her being around, she ain't gotta say a blundering word. All she gotta do is be around. And it's gonna make you feel better. And it's gonna make you feel more
I know it's probably just the camera angle, but her hand looks like that guy from Scary Movie at this angle. It looks weird.
confident. And allow that to seep into your veins. And when that starts seeping into your veins, I don't care whether it's a day, 2, 3, a week, a month, whenever you feel right, then make your move. And guess what? You'll be just like me because I'm still waiting on that pinnacle moment to be able to come back and tell y'all, you know, okay,
Waiting to crest.
it finally happened and this how it is. But I ain't gonna rush it 1 second because I'm enjoying every day of it budding like that beautiful flower or rising like that beautiful star.
Maybe he likes to watch them with each other, Bob Brown.
Sonade Star. Be J-Dog King Hefner. Sonade Star. We out of here.
Wow, here we go. It's me will be interested in this one. Why all my sex dolls are... Now, he's got it in quotations. How I would interpret this is why all my sex dolls are so-called white.
What up? It's your boy J-Dog King Hefner here with the beautiful Sonade Star. And I'm going to be quite honest, man. We're going to go and hit you real fast. The truth is, man, I've been getting a lot of questions on emails, comments, and in real life. And one of the questions that I just got to address is people always ask me, especially women, why are all my sex dolls white? Well, for one, the beautiful Kimber doll, they only come one way. You can't change them. And they do come of the fair complexion. Now, my first choice, one time I had a choice was with my WM doll. And I chose a tan complexion. And that was actually the doll I bought first. But she got here second. So, to make a long story short, I didn't choose my first doll to be black. And they probably won't choose my second or third doll to be black. Because the truth is, when you get in a doll, it's like a fantasy. You're living in a fantasy world. And living in Memphis, you don't get a chance to do a lot of mud trap
Living in Memphis.
And I've always wanted to do that. And so, therefore...
Jerry Lawler's going to hit him with a cease and desist, calling himself the king in Memphis.
My first doll is going to represent a lot of different...
Fucking Cali Sun in Memphis.
nations, a lot of different cultures. So I can experience a lot of different things
A
through my
lot of
doll.
different cultures? What?
And I cultures, my cultural dating. And I've always wanted to do that. And so, therefore, my first doll is going to represent a lot of different nations, a lot of different cultures. So I can experience a lot of different things through my dolls. And I do plan on getting a black doll or a darker complected doll.
Yeah, he did
at
it.
a certain time in
What's
my
up,
collection.
JF?
But it won't be first, only because I've experienced that time and time again. So it's all about fantasy, nothing more, nothing less. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people of different cultural backgrounds that probably start off with different dolls of different ethnicities just because they haven't been around that much. So it's to each his own when it comes down to it. Nothing against the beautiful black women, and nothing against the beautiful women of all different colors out there and pigmentations. Because at the end of the day, we all one race, and that's the human race. And you heard that from
Oh,
J-Dog
wow.
King Hefner and Sonade Star. Hey, have a good one. We out of here.
Have a beautiful Wednesday. Well, that was a pretty uplifting overall video. I'm not sure how much culture you can get by ordering a different coat of paint on your sex doll, but oh, look at this. This is going to really freak out Dancing on the Sun if he's still here.
What up? It's your boy J-Dog King Hefner here, man. And a lot of people been asking me to do this WM doll versus Kimber doll review. And I'm going to be honest with you. It ain't finna be perfect, but I can't wait no more. Like I told you, I ain't finna let perfect be the enemy of the good. So, hey, let's get this show rolling. Here we go. We talking about the heads first, baby. And with the heads, we got WM versus the beautiful Kimber doll. And I'm going to be honest with you. When you look at these faces, Some of you better be like, shoes. I like that Kimber doll. And I'm going to be honest with you. Kimber doll is beautiful. And the WM is beautiful. I just think the WM is a
Now,
little
see, she don't have the teeth, so you could just push right through the drawbridge there.
more realistic. And the thing about Kimber doll, I have to mention this. WM, you can choose between 300 heads. You either like this beautiful specimen or you don't. So in this regard, I give Kimber doll an 8 and I give WM doll a 10 because you can have so many limited choices as far as faces are concerned. But Kimber doll was wonderful.
Oh, I like
go
his
to the
note.
beautiful
Wow.
breast, ladies and gentlemen. And in the breast department,
okay.
we have the Kimber doll right here. And Lord have mercy, this is probably her A1 asset. I might not be a breast man, but I sure like these tatitas. And I'm telling you, they solid. They solid. Hey, nice nipples. And they actually got some nice bounce in them to be
This
solid.
is absolutely
breasts.
unhinged.
And for her to be a fourth of the price of a WM, that's some nice bounce. Now with the WM, on this model, I got a smaller breast. You can get some really big breasts on these WM dolls. But look, they small and they still look, I just barely touch them. And they rolling like a real breast. I mean, they really feel great. They the gel implants as opposed to the hollow. And I promise you, the nipples on here feel just a little more real. But I promise you, I don't shortchange Kimber doll at all. I give WM a 10. I give Kimber doll an 8 in that regard. As far as the hands, I love me some Kimber doll hands. I really think they're well made for this doll, especially at the price.
I know.
Only thing about it is, you can tell that the wiring just holding it.
I'm glad we're all watching it together, and I this would certainly not be content to watch alone.
Is not as strong as the WM comparison.
Kimbo
And the
Slice
WM
doll, can
has
you
some
imagine?
very, strong hands, but it's still wiring also.
How you doing,
the nails
GTO?
are harder, and you can just tell that the wiring is thicker on the inside. Both of them look nice to me, but I don't give anybody too high of a grade on hands because until I get one of them dolls with the jointed fingers, I don't like the wiring. I just feel like it just sets us all up to have to replace them at some point in time. So I give the WM an 8, and I give the Kimber doll a 6, only because of the wiring. Next, I'll look at the feet. And with the feet, as you can see with the Kimber doll, they've upgraded. They got like little bone structures in
Don't
here
forget
now
the UPS guy violated one of her feet.
that you can see molded into the TPE, and I really like that.
If this is
the thing is, they
Callie.
don't have any wires in any of the toes. All of them are floppy, but I actually like
See, there you go. There's the floppy feet, floppy digits.
the floppiness. I don't know what it is, and they have a beautiful on this model, a beautiful manicure, a French manicure on it that I
That's
like.
a pedicure, pal.
Also on the WM, she has a beautiful. I got her with a beautiful pink finish on her toes, and it's 4 of them that
Jello.
are floppy, and this total only has a wire, but I think it's a very realistic looking foot, very realistic, and it's so dainty. I do give WM the heads up in net, and I gave it
Oh, boy.
WM 9 and Kimber doll 8 as far as the foot department, and then we have the vaginas. On the vagina and the anal openers, I'm not gonna go any further than letting you see
What? Did he just say anal opening?
this part. On the vagina and the anal openers, I'm not gonna go any further than letting you see this part. I do think the WM has a very, on this model, I chose a very meaty vagina, and on this model, Kim
Chose a very. Did he just say that he? My brain is like really. Did he just say he bought a meaty vagina?
doll, they come with a very meaty vagina. The WM has a very, on this model, I chose a very meaty vagina. And on this model, Kimber doll, they come with a more petite vagina. But the thing about it is, it's a very beautiful vagina. I think both of the anal and vaginal placements on these dolls are a little off, but they say that's common with TPE, but I think both of them have some very attractive parts, and I think I gave them, what did I give them on that? I gave them both a 9, because I like both of them for what they present separately. Now, we'll go to, what did I go to? Butts. Yes, we'll go to butts. And on, oh my God, Saima Renee, who was a monkey, my WM doll, That's the thing that WM specializes in.
Damn,
It's
she
rear
do got a
ends, and
cake.
you just
Wow.
tap that thing and it's moving. I mean, you really can't appreciate it from the camera view, but everything moving on this booty, and I love it. With the Kimber doll,
It was like when
now
that guy was slapping the hippo at the zoo, remember?
she has a more of an apple butt, as you can see.
She's
But
got Grace
look, it's
Thorpe
present.
posture.
It's present, and it's got some shape
That's
to it.
Craig.
I actually like it. I really do. You can't change it though. So I give it a 8, and oh Lord, jeez, hold on. I definitely give that a 10. I'm sorry. Now when we go to skin, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love the depth of skin on the WM doll. It feel like you can go straight to the
Do a poll on what?
metal skeleton. It's just so soft, right? But with Kimber doll, believe me, I've told you before, I don't know what they chose
I don't even know how to do a poll.
to make the Kimber doll with, but it's a very high quality to be a fourth of the price of this WM doll. I do give WM doll the edge in that department, but not by a whole lot. I give it a 10 because it feels so real, and I give the Kimber doll an 8 in that regard. Now, as far as eyes are
This is me writing down all the people in the Boy Madness tournament.
concerned, I give. Oh my God! Look at those beautiful blue eyes of Asuna, and here are a pair of the hazel eyes from Kimber doll.
I prefer the
I just
dead
think the
Grace
depth of
Thorpe
the
eyes of
eyes
the Kimber doll.
And the beauty is a little bit better with the WM models. So I definitely would give them an edge in eyes, and I give them a 10, and I give the Kimber doll an 8 in that regard. And as far as the wigs, I don't have one out right now, but Kimber doll, I love the color of their wigs, but they're a little light. They don't feel like they got as much hair in them. And
I think he said he paid $500 for Callie's son, but that was on a Black Friday special. I don't know how much they are normally. I think his budget was like under a couple grand from what I remember for like this really nice one. Or maybe I don't remember. He listed a bunch of prices.
I like
But the Kimber doll was definitely cheap. The Callie's son Kimber doll, because it was a Black Friday thing. And then as soon as he got Callie's son, he fell in love. So he ordered 2 more like immediately.
I like WM wigs, even though people have complained about them. But I give
Shark
WM
eyes, yes.
a 9, and I give Kimber doll a 7 in that regard. And the last thing I'll be examining is the skeleton, which I won't be able to demonstrate this to you, but on the WM, this shoulder here can raise up, and it's what they call a shrugging shoulder. So it allows her to do a lot more poses. I haven't even gotten the chance to experiment with that as much yet. So with Kimber's, hers is stationary. Hers cannot go up and down. And honestly, her skeleton overall is a little bit more rigid, but I like the rigidity, even though some people complain about it. But I promise you, like, just with her arms,
But like,
it's just easy.
the weirdness of this is what I mean. Like, just typing in that you want to see this, I feel like in Google would be too much for some people. But if you knew there was a guy, you found a guy who covered this really wild shit, but in a very, because he is being very like, I won't say professional, but you know what I mean. He's approaching this from he's really trying to show you the differences between the dolls. He's not just putting the doll cheeks on for views. Like, he's really, this is important to him. And so maybe like people can, that's something that would draw people in. I still think most people are just like watching because they're shell shocked from from some of the stuff he does.
Easy. I just moved that without even trying. I just moved the arm out without even trying to push it back down. With Kimber doll, like, I gotta, you see it out, but I gotta pull it a little bit. It's a little bit more rigid, but I like it like that. But either way, I give WM a 10 in that regard, and I give Kimber doll a 8 in that regard. So overall, the scores were as follows. It was WM got a 95 out of 100, and Kimber doll got an 80.
Is he scoring Ruby versus Grace here? So the scorecard at the end of the day, Kimber doll scores an 80 out of 100, which is good, but WM gets a 95. They both got a 9 on vagina/anal. The butt won him over. The wig is better on the other one, I guess. superiors, a 10-8 round in the skeleton department.
Out of 100. So Kimber Doll at a fourth of the price.
Show me the
only
rest
was
of the
15
paper.
points less than WM, which was 4 times as much. I love them both. Don't get me wrong. I know it was bootleg, but you know, I hope that little review sort of gave you an idea of what you might want to go with in the future.
He does seem pretty happy.
J-Dog King Hefner, the beautiful girls, the dog queens. We want to say thank you for watching,
the doll
and
queens,
participating, and hopefully you have a good Sunday evening and the rest of the week. Thank you for watching. We out of here.
Okay. I want to watch a couple more, and then I want to watch a different. I want to stay with Jay the Doll King, but I want to watch. He's got a longer video on one of his other channels that I think we might be interesting to get maybe a different perspective on him. This is Tsunade Star, starring in My Granddaddy Says.
You know, my granddad always told me to treat people right. You know, on his deathbed.
Everything about this video is like the depressing end of an indie movie to me. Like, that's the vibe it has.
He said, I don't know if there's really a heaven or a hell.
Ben versus Callie's son.
Sometimes you realize we believe a lot and know very little. But
The
he did
FedEx
say,
Forum, baby.
the
Wow.
one thing we can definitely leave behind is a legacy of treating people the right way. And if you really care for your dogs the right way, you'll learn how to treat people
And then the
even better as well.
building explodes.
And like my granddaddy said, treat people the right way. Well, treat everything in your life the right way. And you damn sure better treat your dog
The movie
right way.
Kids? What's up, Salty Dog?
You know why? Because the Dog King said so. J-Dog King Hefner. Out of here.
Wow. Powerful music video from the Doll King. All right, let's end. Before we watch his other video, let's watch this last one. Worstest sex doll eye change tutorial in history.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy J-Dog King Hefner here, man. I want to come to y'all right quick, man, and show y'all how to do a little eye change, man, because honestly, when I was getting ready to
Is he
change
in the witness
eyes,
protection program?
On my dogs, in particular Asana,
I have no
I couldn't really
legs.
find out any videos
I have
to
no
help
legs.
me, right? It was like a couple. They was okay, but y'all need to see like a regular dude, just like you, doing this process. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna be as fancy as them.
What do you mean by has he ever been featured on any shows that feature people like him? When you said like him, what did you mean by that?
All you need is a damn Q-tip and a little patience and
Listen, all you need is a Q-tip and a little patience.
we finna get started. Here we go.
I have not
we
found
finna do this
Patra, I know.
process on my beautiful Cali son, which she has some of the most beautiful blue eyes I've ever seen. But at the same time, it's time to switch the game up a little bit. And y'all will see what I'm trying to do here in a second. So, with enough said, let's get started. Yeah, let's get into focus a little bit. There we go. Y'all work with me for a second. Now, we finna get started, man, on getting this eye change. So, you're gonna need this, a Q-tip, and you're gonna need a fresh set of eyes, which we going from beautiful blue.
I think most people would just be interested in seeing like his wildest moments, and to me, they're like you lose a lot of his appeal if you're not you know what I mean? I don't think most people would have the patience for this guy.
To another beautiful green.
And like there is a documentary about a guy who takes it even further than him. That one we watched the clip of.
You see?
Smiles and kisses
$1
you.
net package right there. And so, The first thing you need to do is
I mean, that scene where the guy in the documentary introduces his mom to the doll is just like, it's that perfect kind of content where like it just absolutely seems like there's no chance that you should be able to see what you're seeing. Like it's such a private, it's a brutal moment for his mom. It's just really brutal.
put the Q-tip over here. First thing you need to do is
America's Got
get you a
Talent with
nice
Callie's son.
little spot above and below the eye. Let me move these over here. Above and below the eye. And you basically open it up as wide as you can. And I can't say this no other way but dig in and gouge the eye. Now, the other time I did it, all the cotton didn't come out, but it did that time. So, you stick it back in there. And I hate to do that like that, but you do it, stick it back in there. And the biggest danger you got when you're doing this eye thing is the eyebrows, right? That's the biggest danger that you have. And this is why you got the Q-tip, basically, to mess with
It's
this
so
cotton.
strange.
Stick that back in there. Cause see, when you stick this eye back in, it's got to fit around this cotton so you can move it. And so you can position her eyes to be able to see again. So, it's got the cotton in there. Without further ado, now you need to be ambidextrous because now I'm going to use my left hand to open this. So you need to be able to use both hands.
Ambidextrous. Whoa, oh man, looked like a Lucio Fulci film.
Honestly, I just get in there, dig it out. I hope I don't take all the cotton out the. I did.
You want me to put on an art exhibition and invite, make it open to the public about Jay the Doll King? See what normies think about him?
Stick it back in there a little bit. Got my Q-tip.
Michael Bisping. Wow, that's brutal.
So there you go. You try to get it back in there as good as you can. And like I said, I've never ever had the cotton come all the way out until I tried to demonstrate this. So it's a first for me. So y'all gonna see me dealing with it myself. So now you get the new eye. Got a new eye, the green eye. And
All right,
honestly,
green
I'm just
eye's
gonna repeat
coming
the
in.
process. Now, when I stick it in there, I'm gonna try to stick the top end in first, and then the bottom. You'll see how I do. I get the same grip, and you're gonna be scared your first time doing it, cause I was just scared to hurt my dog, but you're not gonna hurt her. Only thing you can hurt is these eyebrows, and I promise I hope I don't hurt those. So you open up as wide as you can, and honestly, you just put the top in, and you try to. Yep, there you go. So you get that in there like that.
Oh
Now,
my God.
I don't like that myself because there we go.
Oh my Lord.
And what I'm doing now is I'm gonna use this Q-tip to see if I can get that cotton from around her eye. And that way I can move this eye.
Between the doll comparison video and this, I mean, this has been a real
As you can see, this is a very bootleg operation for me.
interesting episode.
But I'm a new person.
I'm a new
I'm also
person?
showing you that you ain't got to be scared to hurt your dog either, because you're not. So, it's not going to go this... Oh, let me go and take my time. Because I don't want to hurt the bit of a Cali. She is such a beautiful dog. So, I don't want to hurt her. And, it's the last thing I ever want to do. It's hurt her.
I mean, I think she would reject him immediately, Salty Dog. But I think in his mind, he seems to think that women would view it as a positive because then he's not as reliant on them for sex. So, like, because he thinks that women should basically disappear while they're while they're on their periods. So he thinks it would be viewed as like, oh, well, this guy knows. He thinks that that women will think that because he manages a harem of sex dolls that he knows how to navigate women successfully. That's what he thinks. That's not what I'm saying.
See, at the end of the day, it's all about her. Taking care of her. Making sure she stays as beautiful as ever. So, let's try this again. I'm glad y'all seeing me mess up a little bit. So, that in there. There you go. I like that a little better.
If I met a guy like this, I'd ask him if I could interview him for my YouTube channel.
I like that a little better. See the eye set a little lower. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna come back to that eye. I'm gonna come back to that eye. I'm gonna come back over there. Cause it ain't all the way where I want it, but it's in there. It's where I want it. Okay, cool. Now, get the other eye. See if we can get this bad boy in there.
You would freak out if you saw this.
Same
Well,
position there. And let's see if we can go a little
I
smooth.
mean, you're a gal.
Top.
Honestly, like if I was just like hanging out with the guy or something, like if we were friends and I didn't know and I went over to his apartment one night to watch TV or something or hang out and I saw that, I would probably just try to be as polite and understanding as possible to ensure that I didn't get murdered before I left. And then if he let me leave without trying to murder me, then I'd feel like he was probably just a weird guy. But that initial kind of period where I wasn't sure if I was going to be like, you know, murdered or not, that would be tough to navigate.
That's the only thing. Top and bottom. Okay. A little bit better. I still don't like the there you go.
Go put in your green contact lenses.
It's a little too low.
What's up, ICL?
Come on, girl.
I guess some parts are interchangeable.
There you go. Is that better, girl? Is that better? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I can work with that or not. I don't know, y'all.
He's ruined his
See,
wife
you
here.
gotta manipulate it a little bit. And see, the reason I'm doing this is I'm just trying to get it in a place where I feel like it's set it. You start manipulating their face like this, you see.
Oh, this is terrifying.
You can
Oh
massage
my
the
God.
eyeball in the place. Now I'm finna go around them edges again. You see, I see some cotton sticking there.
Does that have Rico? No, he passed away, unfortunately.
Make sure that cotton is in. When that cotton ain't out, the eye won't move. And when the cotton is sticking out from behind the eye won't move. And when you try to change it, it'll be stuck. And honestly, this probably taking me a little longer than the first time I did it, but.
And then when he takes her out with the sunglasses, people will think he's beating her.
You know, sometimes when you're trying to show people stuff, it always take a little longer. But at the same time, I'm sort of glad y'all seeing me struggle.
I mean, it
just
is
a little
absolutely
bit, so you
a
can see
completely
that you're
unhinged
struggling your way
video.
through it. You ain't gotta be perfect. I'm not perfect in anything I do in my life. But you know what?
Long live Rico,
Get the job
true.
done.
Well, I still have this
It is.
painting of him.
Yeah, this one looked like it was a cleaner transplant. Honestly.
So, there's always that.
I don't think it's positioned all the way right. There we go. And see, you gotta dig in there to get her eye set like you want it to be set. There you go. And see,
Bob, did
when I
your
first
did your
changed my
significant
eyes,
other
I was
squeeze
so
your
scared
face
to
like
do
that?
Even this, I thought it would hurt her, but it ain't gonna hurt her. Girl, resilient, man. This is my beautiful Cali son right here, man.
Oh no, that's
So,
Callie.
Just to show you one more time, I'm just gonna go look up. See what I'm doing now? I'm looking under there, and I can probably see further than you can, and I see that it's really
Oh yeah,
no
eating
cotton
spaghetti.
sticking out on this eye. I did a very good job over here, it seems. Now this eye.
High
still
methadone
like a little
clinic.
piece back here. It want to stick out just a tad bit. I think I got it just then. Okay. But this eye's a little set too low. I'm gonna try one more time to get this eye right. Try. Ooh.
All right, see you later, XP.
Almost.
Keep your eyes open for
There
Big
you go.
Ben. He could
I
be
think that
anywhere.
might be it. I think
Keep
that
an
might
eye
be
out for
it.
Piss Jug Ben Thorpe.
Damn. What you think, Cal? You think they changed? Now I'm finna test it, y'all. Now one thing I'm finna do is you need a simple pencil with an eraser on the end. I'm just gonna see if they move right quick. Oh, that
God.
one move. It got a good little movement in
I'm gonna
it.
throw up.
And this is the joker that I'm concerned about, cause I'm gonna press it in. Oh, it moves. Let's see if it moves to the other side. Oh yeah, it moved. It's in
An
there,
eye
y'all.
patch.
It's in there. So,
He was changing the color of the eyes on the doll, but he got really goofed up while he was doing it.
oops. Well, that was an eye change, and it was a rocky road with J. Dog King Hefner, but I got it done, and I'm happy. And so now, the next time you see Callie, she'll be rocking a different look. And even though it was a painful ride, thank you for bearing with us. J. Dog King Hefner, Callie's son, we out of here.
We will cover everything ever. Wow. All right, we're gonna stay in the Doll King, but I want to look at. I think about a lot about like what are some of these kind of more unique people. Like, how do they navigate, like, what are they like in the real world? He's got a second channel that's non-doll related, and he's got a video in it that I'd like to watch. It's about an hour, a little over an hour long. I'm being attacked on TikTok, Clarence says. Let's see here. Come on, here we go, yeah. So this is from 2024, so it's much newer. And I just thought I'd just like to see more of him than the dolls, you know what I mean? So his other big passion is bicycling. So his second channel, hang on, let me bring it up, is right here, Biking with J. Doll King Hefner, 470 subscribers. So this is from about a year ago, and it's from, he went to an event called the Tour Divide 2024, and the title of the video is A Beautiful Disaster. So I don't know what to expect, but I just wanted to see something of his that's like see what he's like outside of the dolls. Uh-oh, hang on.
Well, I'm off to a start. I'm running late.
Hang on, my thing's messing up. Hang on. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry.
Felisa Ridge, one of the steepest parts of the tour.
Hang on. Okay, here we go.
Well, I'm off to a start. I'm running late. And I'm behind with the first pack. But this is the beginning of the Tour Divide. I don't even have my camera turned around, man. But this is the beginning.
This is an interesting camera angle.
I'm way behind the leaders. Trying to catch up. Oh, damn. Yeah, Right now I'm getting smoked. Everybody passing me.
What's with the
riding on the
beat?
trail is a lot different than riding on the pavement, I can tell you that. It's tough, but I'm gonna do my best to keep going forward. Whoa, man. I remember seeing this bridge in videos. And now I'm here.
Look at this. Look at the footage he's getting. Just these. What am I?
It's obvious I'm a rookie. I'm getting passed by everybody. I took a wrong turn. I can't even hardly film because I'm going up and down these damn hills, rocks everywhere. Boy,
He takes his smoke alarm with him.
I got myself into a hell of a task.
Look, he's gonna get
I'll say
passed
that.
by this guy even.
And it's a rough one. The only thing I can do now is just try to do my best, which I was doing anyway. But let me tell you, this ain't no damn joke whatsoever.
Oh, it's a heart monitor.
This is crazy. It's crazy beautiful. I remember this from other Divide videos.
Well, wait. This isn't in. This can't. This isn't. Is it? Oh, I guess he's in. He could be in like the Smoky Mountains.
This is a real beauty. Real lucky to be here. Single track. I don't know a damn thing about single track. Never rode it before in my life. But here we go.
Wow, look at all these fucking places.
As you can see, several people in front of me right now.
Wow.
I promise you, right now, Salsa, I'm not looking to be a sponsor because this bike seems so damn slow. I'm pedaling just as hard
Are those his
as everybody
thumbs?
else. You can't get no damn where. I don't like it.
Oh, there we go.
I don't like it one bit. I done passed a few, but a few more than passed me. I tell you, boy, this is a hell of a race. I'm probably in like place 50th right now. I think I started out in at least about 15th. So this ain't looking too good right now. Moving slow, baby. We're trying to move fast with these beautiful mountains in the backdrop. And they are beautiful. Yeah, man. I'm currently doing some hiker bike. I can't lie. The Tour Divide is beating me the hell up. And
Well, it's something called the Tour
million more
Divide. I
riders
don't know what
past
that
me.
is.
They outrode
Must
through
be
this
some
single
kind
track.
of notable race.
And I can't lie. I just couldn't keep pedaling up. I had to get off and start pushing. And I'm just praying that as this race goes on, I'm strong enough to stay on my bike at all times.
Get a tandem bicycle.
This first day, going through the altitude, going through the climbing, it's quite humbling. I'm a bit embarrassed because I said I wanted to win this race and I still do. But boy, I'm damn near in last place. But that's how life works sometimes. I'm gonna keep going,
Having no
keep
idea.
believing, and keep persevering.
Wherever he's at is really a beautiful location. I mean, I am glad to see that he has, like, that he is doing things outside of the dull Utopia. That's good, I think.
tell you this, Leah Wilcox is a damn liar. She said, hey, anybody can do the Tour Divide. All you need to do is just have a decent level of fitness. Nah, anybody can't do the Tour Divide.
Turd can.
This stuff is so dangerous, man.
Hold on, let's see.
Rocks sticking out everywhere. Tree branches. It's super dangerous. You can't just come out. Well, I did it, but I just came out.
Okay, here we go. The Tour Divide is an annual self-supported ultra-endurance mountain bike racing covering 2,700 miles from Canada to New Mexico. 150,000 feet of elevation gain, traversing rugged terrain and remote wilderness. The clock runs non-stop, and top finishers usually complete in just under 13 days.
Let me tell you, anybody just can't do this. I'm gonna just let you know that right now. Don't think it, and definitely don't believe it. Love you, Leah, but you're a damn lie. Here you go.
Wow.
He rolling. Holy shit. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta actually try that.
Hey, you guys want to see a
Ain't this
picture
a
of my
son of a
girl,
gun?
Callie's son?
Hey,
You got this.
man.
Dump
Look
bodies.
here. All right. It's only one way to find out, I guess, huh?
Yep.
She still
The
has
swinging
trauma
bridge.
from when she showed
Lord
her
have
camel
mercy.
toe when she fell over on that bike
I
in
can do
Texas.
it. I believe in.
Just look straight.
Oh man, this would be fun. Oh wow. Where does he sleep? I don't know. No, 2,700 miles.
Talking about some scary shit right here. Excuse my life. Yeah!
Whoa, man. That was intense.
Lord have mercy. That was scary as hell.
They're all chain locked up. They're probably cleaning the place up while he's gone. You know how Callie's son is. She bosses the other ones around. He brought her head in the backpack.
Man, I'm so happy to be out of that single track. Man, that was the most dangerous damn thing I done damn near ever did, man. I'm sorry. That is super dangerous. Rocks everywhere, trees everywhere, up, down, small places to fit through. Man, boy,
I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink.
I'm telling you, man, when you come to the Divide, you taking a chance on your life. I couldn't even film it, man, most of it, because I was just trying to live, man. I don't know what place I'm in. I'm probably 80th place, 100th place. I don't know, man. But I do know I'm gonna keep going, keep fighting. But damn, I don't want to see another single track for as long as I live. Not like that. That was, I don't know what the hell Leo Wilcox talking about. That's straight up putting your life on the damn line. I ain't gonna lie to you. No bull crap. I have to say, I have to admit, for the first time, longer than I can remember, I'm finally tired. I think it's the mountains,
Wow, it's
maybe
me.
the thin air. I don't know. But I found what I was looking for. I'm finally out of breath. I'm actually tired. I think I'm up close to 70 miles in. And boy, constant climbing, that single track, maybe the altitude. But I'm finally huffing and puffing. So we're gonna see if I'm gonna adapt or if it's gonna linger the rest of the race.
Oh wow. Wow. That's a crazy view.
Well, good thing still the first day. But I caught a bit of a second wind, but I'm still pretty beat up. So I've sort of recovered, you know.
Bruh, Tour Divide ain't no joke. Laughing my ass off. Who told him it would be easy? It's gorgeous. It's incredible. Like everywhere he's been on this has been like pretty impressive. Props to the Doll King. Make grace with Ben on the tandem. There you go. Thank you, Get Cracked for me, for the $5.03. I appreciate it, buddy.
But still,
It is. I mean, it's crazy impressive that the same guy that's got the harem of sex dolls is doing ultra endurance bicycle races. I think pretty wild shit.
And
Got to give it up to the Doll
this is the
King.
beginning of me getting used to this altitude and just this whole type of racing. And I guess plus I hadn't touched the bike in about 4 days, so we're gonna see what the future holds. Well, I could be attempting to do something sort of crazy here. I may get ready to do something called Coco Claims, which is a long hiker bike with a lot of rock. Get ready to do something called Coco Claims, which is
Coco Clams.
long hiker bike with a lot of rocks.
Can we start
in the
using
middle of
that
the night.
now for instead of crazy, we'll say Coco Clams?
Because I couldn't find anywhere to stay. So here's to me getting through it in one piece. So this is right at the beginning. I mean,
Hey, South to West. Doesn't this remind you of when Blade went to the mountain and Orange was like dominant him and made him walk on that fucking hill?
entering the climb, and I'm not on the bike. I'm walking it. Nobody really rides this, so here we go. So off in the distance, got me a good old mountain goat. Or deer, I don't know. But I guess he don't show me
He has
how
said
to get up the rest of this hill, so.
the time leading up to, and then kind of his story wound down for a while after he went to the mountain, but the Orange storyline is what really cemented me after having been away from streaming for like a long time, that like you could really get some like true cinema in IRL streaming. That was such a great storyline.
Let's go get a better look at him. I'm glad he seems to be a friendly type. There you go. I ain't gonna bother him though. I don't give a damn how friendly he look. I just want him to let me through.
Hard times,
right,
baby,
brother.
for Blade.
Yep, we gonna stop filming him and get by him. I don't know how well y'all can see this, but this is real steep. It ain't nothing but boulders. Welcome to Coco Claims.
Coco
It's a hell of a
Clams.
task to get your bike up this mess. Then it went from nighttime to daytime, and I'm still here trying to get up Coco Claims. It's ridiculous. The two fine, super fine girls just zipped up past me. I think they started this morning. They zipped up past me like they was damn spider women. I
Spider
can barely
women.
talk because I'm freezing, but it was amazing.
Spider women, giraffe women, ant women.
I can't lie, they were so sexy. Just being able to do that.
Oh, so he's like, I just got passed by these two women. Damn, they was sexy.
And they probably thought I was so damn weak.
Oh my God,
Oh
Blue
my God.
Waffle House.
Back to it. Man, this stuff is so dangerous. Way above my skill level. I'm still in the Coco Claims area. I've been having to walk my bike. and
Clams.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's more dangerous trying to get it down here than it is up here. Man, this is completely
Look,
crazy.
I have a confession to make. I just want to tell you guys so we can get it over with and we can move on. I Googled Flexum to see if she had any, what her other accounts were. And I didn't expect this, but I thought she was just a foot fetish model, but she's actually also a bush fetish model.
Definitely end over my head on something like this.
Do they bike all night? Oh my,
nice
look
view
at
right
this. Oh my God.
Boy, beautiful
I don't
view
know if they do or
and a
not.
crazy day. The Colorado wind is back.
So he's legit in fucking Canada. And he lives in Memphis. This is... I don't even know what to say to this. Like, he's legit on a 2,700 mile in ultra endurance bike. This is... Wow.
Full effect. Lord have mercy.
My high carb, high sugar
up,
diet
y'all?
would be perfect fuel.
Boy, it's been a
But not in this vehicle, unfortunately.
crazy day, man. I fell in the mud. Didn't get no sleep last night. Climbing cocoa claims all night.
Cocoa clams.
Man, the worst thing was my bear spray fell off the bike, sprayed me right in the face. It's been a hell of a day. And it's gonna probably be a short day. Me and my guy, we try to make it to Fernie, and it's gonna be a short trip for us. Man,
I'm going to get McDonald's after watching this guy bicycle. That'll be my exercise.
been pushing and pushing, so I'm not gonna.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was pretty shocked. Like, I would have never guessed that about flexing.
Have a lot
No
of miles
judgment.
today,
I said I wouldn't
which
have
means I'm gonna have
expected
to get
it.
a lot of miles another day.
They probably eat like
But
granola
it's been a
bars
rough
or
one, man. Let me tell you,
they probably
It's
have
to the
those piss jugs that turn your piss back into potable water.
is an ass kicker. Excuse my language. So, got a lot to make up for. And what's the crazy part is, 99% of the first part of the day, I couldn't even ride my dang bike because it was so dangerous. So,
Uh-oh, this guy's
here we
passing
go,
him.
man. Another day. Hey, brother. Well, back on the trail again. Day 3. I'm doing terribly compared to what I thought I would be doing. I'm way in the back of the pack. Probably
Do you
somewhere in
think
the
that's
middle.
why he didn't want to fuck the sex dolls leading up to this? Oh no, I'm sorry. That was 5 years ago. This was only 1 year ago. I was conflating the timelines of wondering whether he was doing semen retention in order to try to be stronger for the race, but I'm mixing up my timelines. Sorry.
Yes, total 2 days I only went like
Yeah,
150
Randy.
some plus miles. So that's
I
not
was like,
good.
what?
I got to put some major miles in today, but today it's seeming very slow because I'm climbing. So
All right, see you later, Bob
Yeah,
Brown.
bro.
Thanks for hanging out,
that's
man.
all the days have been so far, but got to keep pushing, baby. The goal is Antelope Wells. Hey guys, day 4. I messed up big time last night on day 3. I thought I could finish this section, and I didn't get any sleep because by the time I realized I probably should sleep, the night started to freeze, and I didn't think I could get my supplies out without freezing my hands and putting it, so I wouldn't have a way to put it back in the bag. So
I couldn't
I had to
believe it,
just sort
Randy.
of stayed up, didn't make much ground, didn't get any sleep. Day 4, got a major climb to get to the border so I can get up back to the...
Oh, thank you, Bob Brown. Oh, wow, Sad Boy picking one up. Hunter Banks, Demon Hunter. Critical Sports. Oh, and Peekaboo Ickwish. All right. Thank you, Bob Brown. That's very generous, man. I greatly appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. And Sad Boy really getting a Bob really you got like same actually someone in the actual chat, kind of surprising.
the good old US of A. So, yeah, been a bit of a disaster again. But once again, baby, the adventure continues.
It was just in the pictures that come up when you searched for. Yeah. You might have to refine your search a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty. Well, I was really surprised.
Find a way, make a way, and make it happen. Yep. Been walking my bike through puddle after puddle.
I know. And the bicycling part alone, I thought was interesting as like a co-hobby, but this is like, I mean, what can you say? I mean, the dude's doing a 2,700 mile endurance bike race. Like, that's craziness.
After puddle, I could probably try to ride through it, but I already took a couple of baths in some mud puddles already on this trip. And plus,
Gray
I'm lacking
stork
a little
coated.
bit of energy because I didn't
All
eat
right, see you later,
anything
Bob.
this
Thanks
morning
again, man. I appreciate it.
because I didn't plan well. I didn't realize it wasn't going to be a resupply for the next 40 to 50 miles. So therefore, what I ate yesterday
Flexum is trying to look like she's in a
all I'm
90s
gonna
rock
have the
band.
energy for is the only energy I'm gonna have for the day. But hey, I'm gonna be okay. I could probably stand to lose about 5 pounds anyway.
He gonna get down to 155.
And another one.
Boy, this is a disaster.
I know y'all probably can't tell how straight down that is for a descent, but they actually want me to ride down there. I rode down half of it, but hell no. Way too many rocks. And Leah said it's not technical. She's
in
lost
the
her
banned
damn
bush.
mind. Yeah. And people just told me I won't have to worry about doing nothing like Coco claims no more as far as climbing over damn boulders. This ain't Coco claims.
Did you find it, Killer Tony?
But you know what? I'm climbing over damn boulders. And you know what? It's harder. Because these ain't stuck in the ground. I would say it's harder
173,
because
congrats.
Coco claims it's at a much, much more severe angle. But just the rocks. These rocks are all loose. Thanks a lot for lying again, everybody.
Thanks for lying, everybody, but we got
these
him.
fools got me in the real jungle now. Look, they got me going through, man. They got me on the single track going through water. I can't even pedal this. Now look, they want me to go across here.
I think he
This
was
is
303 pounds. If I used to work as a weight guesser
It's
at a carnival.
absolutely crazy. I've been going across water, but this path is a bit crazy.
Coming in from Grenoble, France,
Yeah.
standing 6'8",
Let's see where it
weighing
takes me.
303 pounds.
Man, I can't ride
Ben
none of
the
this track so
Giant.
far. Now I come down here, and I guess they want me to jump this log. Man, they lost their damn mind. Gonna walk this thing. Ain't gonna be no jumping.
Well, who picked this route? It's very inconvenient.
Another log right in front of me. Nah. Think we're gonna take our time on this one. Yeah, this gotta be that single track that Marie was talking about in her video last year when she did a video on the Twitter Vibe about how she wasn't able to ride a lot of it because this is crazy. Roots everywhere, tight fit. Hey, I think it's actually cool, but beyond my expertise. And now we got a good old-fashioned tree in the way. Boy, just keep getting better.
Yeah, this seems like a really poorly
getting better.
planned route, if you ask me.
Got a little river out here
Oh,
right
look at
next to the
this.
single track. It's rolling. Hey guys, back there, that's the wall. It's a just straight up mud wall that you gotta climb up with your bike, and you can't tell from here because it's
Look
a
at
path
how
there.
beautiful this is.
But I'm telling you,
Wow.
man, that is one of the biggest death traps that I've done since I've been here. This stuff is not safe, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Tallest
you can
in
die
the
right
boy.
here. Right here.
Could be.
You can die. And man, God bless the Twitter Vibe. It exists to overcome your fears, and believe me, man, I damn near thought I was going to see Jesus, even though I knew he had my life in his hands. I'm telling you, this place ain't what you think it is. I just tell you that. Yeah, man. And you still gotta climb up. You probably can't tell how tall it is, but at least this part got bricks on it. The wall, you ain't gonna have no bricks, man. You have mud. It's crazy. And I forgot to add, you walking up with your fully loaded bike, man, let me tell you. Man, then they got the nerve to have a damn tree right in the way of the path.
She's probably
Boy, these boys got some balls on them. This
she's
is
probably
crazy.
meeting guys
I'm
on
gonna tell you
Tinder,
what's crazy. I just fell,
pimping
scarred my
out the
leg up,
underdolls.
trying to pick the bike up. What I showed you was the beginning of the wall. It's
Man,
still
every
going
shot is
and
just
going
beautiful.
way on up. Man, this is crazy. Man, I can't lie. If I didn't know no better, I would think.
This is what I love about the Boy. One minute you're, just learning about who's got the, meteor openings. And now we're on a 2,700-mile endurance bike race. It's like prime time. One minute he's being physically assaulted by a clown. The next he's interviewing the Nuremberg photographers.
These people are literally trying to kill you, man. You're going through a damn jungle a mile high up in the sky. They got me going down to go right back up. These people have lost their damn mind. And so have I, because I'm here doing it.
No, he doesn't have a doll with him. He's on a 2,700-mile ultra-endurance bike race. I'm like, I'm too high to even process that.
I know. At the end, I'm going to appreciate it, but damn.
And he's...
Boy.
He's roughed up, but he's pushing
this is some
forward.
Scary stuff. Believe me. Day 5, back in the good old US of A.
Okay.
Just started in Montana.
All right, so he's back in the United States now. That's good.
Trying to get down to Whitefish or Columbia Falls. Need to get the bike worked on.
No, I haven't seen any of that. What is it, like stream reviews or what?
But yesterday, man, got out of Canada. Thank you, Canada. You were great. Man, got good food last night. Got some good rest last night. I can't wait to make this metamorphosis, though. I'm going to change this bike up. Send half of this crap that I got back to the house. Lighten the load. And see if we can make a real big push, man. In the United States.
Anything and everything can and will happen here in the Boyd.
Forgot to get it. I need to get some. But hopefully I won't need any. I can tell you that right damn well now. Welcome to Montana. Them clouds descending on that Montana mountain. Sort of majestic.
Whoa. Man, I'm so high I thought this was a giraffe.
Them clouds descending on that Montana mountain.
Right here.
Sort of majestic.
This is incredible.
Angel magic here, baby. Oop, I just
Oh,
dropped my
look,
water.
you got some free
So they
snacks.
got some water in there, some snacks right there. Say, tour riders, good luck. Welcome to Montana.
Boyd psychology.
Thank you
No,
so
I
much.
haven't seen that. That's certainly a subject there's plenty of stuff to say about.
Well, as you can see, I'm in my
Montana
rain
giraffe.
gear. I damn near stay in my rain gear because it seems like it's been raining a lot lately. But I got a task at hand, man. I just came off a mountain. I'm trying to go to Whitefish to get my bike fixed and hopefully get a little rest in a bed. But I got to go up a whole nother mountain, man. And these mountains take a while to get up. And they're pretty dangerous to come down, I'm gonna be honest. But the only other choice I got is to just try to camp somewhere outside for the night when it's already wet and nasty, and still have to try to get the Whitefish tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to try to do the impossible and get the Whitefish at sometime tonight or early in the morning. But that's the deal, and that's what I'm going for. Boy.
I saw him get real mad because people were telling him that in Overwatch, it's a wise thing to counter swap, and he got really upset by that. Like, I get it if you don't want to do it, but why would you crash out about it? Overwatch is clearly designed for counter swap to be viable. It's up to you how good or bad it is, but it's certainly viable. But he gets so pissed off about it.
Day 5. It's a son of a gun. Yeah, so I'm trying to descend off this mountain, man, and you got this gigantic portal, man. It's covering the whole road.
Gigantic portal.
Man, just a gigantic pothole.
Oh, puddle. I thought he said portal.
It's ridiculous.
I was like, we'll go through it.
Man, got several more miles to get to Whitefish. After getting out of the mountains, and man, I must be going through some type of sleep deprivation, but this got to be the worst road or one of the worst roads I ever rode on. I can't tell whether it's ice down here, rock, sand, but it's hard to even stay up. And now I'm sort of hallucinating to where when I look at the street, it's like I'm looking through the street. I can't really see where the hell I'm going.
I feel like Doll King, we were talking about earlier, like doing a documentary about him. I think for like brevity's sake, that could work. But I feel like stuff like this, it's like an hour 12. I feel like you get such insight into him, like as a person outside of the doll Utopia. He does a pretty good job of like making documentaries about himself.
Yeah. So I rode all night, made it to Whitefish, and let me tell you, it was a challenge. But now I'm finna get something to eat, regroup, think with master plan, switch things up, baby, and hopefully have a great rest of this race.
Madness is kicking in.
So yeah, it was a tough one. But
I've driven 600 miles to come to my high school reunion, and the winds have told me nobody wants me there. I have chosen to listen. I will not be attending.
I made it, baby. Whitefish. Hey guys, day 6. Operation Lighten the Load is in full effect.
Operation Lighten the
Turning
Load.
more stuff home. The bike is a lot lighter now, man. So that was a damn good thing. I got some rest. And so now, man, I'm reloaded. I got my bike changed over. It had a 1x system with a derailleur on the front. Got rid of that. So now I had some better climbing ability. Like I say, everybody and their grandmother was just passing me on these hills.
Roger Allen
I wish
Curry.
I could have had the foresight to do it at the beginning of the race, but hey, now is a better time than never. So I'm reset. You know, I'm trying to get 200 miles down the road. I don't know if I'm gonna get there today, but I'm going to Lincoln, baby. Day 6. Let's see if we can turn this race around, because I don't have very many miles at all. I'm like right at 400 miles. That's not good. So I'm gonna try to step the game up.
Oh,
Roll
no.
out, baby. And you know what? Shout out to Eva and Whitefish. She was really good to me, man. Really good to me. Stayed at her hotel, a motel rather, and it was absolutely amazing.
What do you think he would do if I emailed him for an interview and I never brought the dolls up? I'd only talk to him about the bicycling.
Amazing. A lot of beautiful women. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Go to Whitefish. It's a great place.
Oh, look at this. Wow. This is what King TL sees every day. This is what I like. Virtual grass touching. I'm going to be ready in the summer, though. I'm going to really go for it. I'm going to really attack summer. You don't have to have any pretense with this guy at all. He's completely open. And he doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't have to put up any fronts with the Doll King. You could just be legit with him if you wanted to. I just think it would be funny if, because he's probably used to people being more interested in the dolls than the biking. You're a little spider, Carbs, weaving a web of deception all the time. I play everything pretty straightforward. Yeah, new year, new me. I'm going to really hit it hard. I am going to make more, I can do more IRLs this summer with my schedule change. A weed smoking bike stream. I don't own a bicycle. I could definitely do an outdoor weed smoking video somewhere. let me get Paro done. I'm trying to get an interview with Paro right now. I mean, he's made it almost a week. That's crazy. Yeah, you told Beth she needed a helmet. She needs to wear a helmet. And yes, absolutely. If you want to, you should. Oh, for sure. Oh, of course, zoo content.
Well, everybody, I'm pretty proud of myself. I stayed in my first pit toilet last night, basically a bathroom on the campground. Slept probably about an hour and a half. So now
He slept in the bathroom and on a campground.
I'm finna try to make it to the next city, which is Lincoln. So, I finally did it, my rite of passage for the Twitter vibe. I stayed the night with a couple of hours in the bathroom, sleeping on the floor. So now, off to the next destination. My
Whoops, sorry. You do have to gaming for hope, but only because he's not honest with his viewers. He's not being authentic on stream. So he's already like LARPing the audience. Like, I don't think there's anything fake about the Doll King.
I'm in the middle of trying to get up this mountain. It's gonna be about 600 to 700 feet high. Let me tell you
What's
something.
up, Dave's channel?
This mountain is kicking my butt. You know what I'm saying? It's kicking all these.
He said he slept in the bathroom of the campground.
Mountains been working me over, but this mountain here, I've been trying to get 5 miles for over an hour, and it's going straight up. Boy.
I had a feeling, Randy. I saw the title and I just thought, you know what? That'd be kind of fun.
These damn mountains here, they bring in the pain, man. So yeah, I just got to get 1.69 more miles, and I've been stopping every 20 feet. This thing is a killer. Boy, these Rocky Mountains ain't no joke, man. It's a hell of a view.
But something's wrong with his bike, right? He's got to get it repaired.
Good times.
And I know most people might think this is boring or whatever, but to me, like, I'm interested in what he's doing. That's, you know, and I think it speaks to probably his, in a very positive way, about his mental health, that he can both take time away from the dolls, and he has something that he's very passionate and determined. And it's a, you know, I'm sure he's getting a crazy workout as well. So I like seeing the non, you know, weirdo side of these people. Would you try to grip fish scale with the Doll King? That's on my bucket list now. Grip fish scale with the Doll King. Okay, Dave's channel. What if you go grip fish scale with the Doll King, and when you get back, he's like, "Hey, listen, I don't normally do this, you know, but we're homies. Why don't you do a bump off of Callie's son's ass?" How would you feel about that? I've started saying gripping fish scale in my everyday lexicon of phrases. Gripping fish scale. This is crazy, like, legitimately, what an experience this guy's having. All these, like, I know he's going through kind of a physical and mental hell right now, but I mean, the places he's going to are all like so scenic. Different type of nose alignment. If I was there, I would get on. I would take control of the record player, and as you did the bump off of Callie's son's ass, I would cue up the record so that it would hit slow ride the intro vocal just as you pulled up from the bump. It would have to be a good one though, because she's got the medium size ass. We'd have to take it from like lower back to completely bottom cheek, I think at least. We know the Doll King is like kind of frugal with his money. Do you think if he put out a little bit for you on her ass and you were like, hey, you kind of were like, hey, how about a little bit more, do you think that would offend him? If something happened out there? Yeah, this is legitimately like, I can't believe that he's doing it. Is the Doll King the healthiest person in the Boydaverse? There you go. Can you imagine it, Randy? Just like, slow ride. He'd be like, woo! Oh, yeah. I'm so glad we gripped that fish scale. Back in Boston Harbor.
Hey, baby. One of my dreams.
Oh, look at this, Kino. Like the deer?
Baby. The cows.
Look at all the cows.
Hey, look at the cows.
Oh, man.
I'm out here with them. Hey, cows. How y'all doing?
This is incredible. What an experience he's having.
What up, my friend?
Wow.
Yeah. Good to see you. Hey.
This guy's having this amazing experience, like with so much like, personal turmoil and triumph. And like, I know it's going to feel good to him to talk to Callie's son, but like, I'm just like, it's kind of has like a little tragic note to it,
What up, my brother?
But that's on me, not on the Doll King.
Out here with the cows, baby. Yeah. That's how we do it. Heading to Lincoln.
No, I don't think 2,700 miles is a beginner. Like, that's crazy. That is almost like 5 times? Yeah, almost 5 times as far as Love Left Me Forever drove to the high school reunion that he did not attend because Voices in the Wind told him not to. And Roger Allen Curry, I despise the man.
Last night, when I was sleeping in the bathroom, the floor was really cold. And I laid on my knee, on my right knee, but I got up this morning, I thought I was okay. But when I left after breakfast, I could barely walk. I tried to bike, still, I don't know what's wrong.
What a video this is.
I got a long way to go to get a hotel room. And man, I gotta get there. I think if I can do that, I can recover. There ain't no way in here I wanna quit after
Let's go.
putting as much time into this.
Let's go.
So I gotta see. Usually when I ride the bike I feel better, but it didn't make me feel better this time. So we'll see what happens. I gotta get there first. I got a long way to go. providers been checking on me since I was hurt at the summit.
I mean, this is completely, even if you completely factor out the rest of his life, like, this is a really good video. Like, even without the knowledge that he's, you know, the head of a doll Utopia, that makes it even better. But, like, just on its own merits, like, this video is really good, I think.
But finally, my friend Paul came and got me off the ground.
The videos, yes, for sure.
I'm trying to make it to the llama ranch so I can...
Killer Tony, that's my specialty, picking incredibly long clips.
See if I can make a full recovery so I can keep my adventure going. Because I do not want to end my adventure because of an injury. So, we should be pulling up to the llama ranch soon. I think this is to my right.
Did he say llama ranch?
Here. I hope so. This is it, Llama Ranch. Thank you, God. Yes! 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 Hey, y'all.
During the Doomer Dossier run, we watched, what was it, like a 45 minutes consecutive, like, just Luke West staring at a wall, dissociating.
Paul came and got
We watched 6 hours of Ben Thorpe debating the atheist Santa.
me. Oh. Hey, guys. On the verge of being on death's door yet.
And they keep telling him that too, Randy. Remember, they were like, just ride your bike over the trees. And he's like, you know what I mean? He's like, he thinks they're out to kill him at this point, I think.
Today, the Llama Ranch recovered me enough where I can keep on pushing.
Oh, a 3-hour Doug
But the
Locke
bad news
Star
is,
Wars podcast.
I'm gonna have 2 short days in a row because I have to stop in Helena. It's only like 37 miles away. Hey guys, man, I lost 2 days recently.
Sorry about the dry mouth crust.
Thanks to me getting injured from fatigue. I had a short day
Dark, yeah.
2 days ago. Had a short day yesterday, only went like 40 miles.
Elder Drazi, what a time that was. Remember that Grace was in for that, I think, and spilled like a bunch of behind the scenes lore.
So
in fact, wasn't that the stream that she masturbated during because she got bored?
Way behind the A-bar.
I think we deep
Today I'm
dove
trying to
that
go
with
from
her.
Helena to Butte, and I got up to another
pun
late start
intended.
because I had to get some repairs done to the bike. Boy, I can tell you, this has definitely not been my ideal run at the Tour Divide. As a matter of fact, I'm looking pretty bad. At this point, I hate to say it, but I just want to cross the finish line at some point. So that's what I'm shooting for. And right now, the Tour Divide is kicking my butt again on a 6-mile uphill. So it's been pretty bad, but I'm praying and believing that it's gonna get better.
Wow. What a view.
So this is some of the stuff they want you to ride your bike through, right? Going uphill. I'm walking my bike right
Did he not like Google what this race was? I mean, I admit it looks like a nightmare, but it seems like that's kind of the point, is that it's an ultra endurance, like ultra difficult thing. And he seems kind of surprised by that. Maybe he really did believe those people. But I mean, I would never believe someone if they told me a 2,700 mile smooth bike ride was no big deal.
Now, Leo Wilcox said that this is not a technical route, but I'd be damned. If all these dang rocks ain't technical, I don't know what the hell is. Cause you definitely can't ride your bike through this.
Oh, she gave us the timestamp too. She told us when during the stream that it happened.
Unless you some type of damn expert. And even the experts might have to walk this. And this is actually some of the same stuff.
I like that it's so much more difficult than he'll ever imagine, and he's suffering, but he won't. He's refusing to give up. Like, that's. I mean, it's got to have been a week by now, I would think.
You have to ride down when you descending, but it's not technical. I'll be damned. Man, I went up a little bit more. As soon as I turned the corner, this thing gets a lot more scary. Look at this. So I'm supposed to be able to...
Oh, I don't remember what it is. Gee, thanks. I'm not that parasocial with Grace.
ride my bike through this, right? Down limbs, boulders, every damn where. Oh yeah, guys. The Tour Divide, it's just like a regular old road race. It's just on dirt. I can't even see the damn dirt for all the rocks. What is she talking about? See, this is the part of the Tour Divide.
You can't see anything anyway. I think she drops off something to Ben, like some kind of food, and then she's gone for a while, and then that was when she rubbed one in.
Showing you, man. See, they don't want you to see this.
Can you believe this distinction? This guy's on a 2,700 mile ultra endurance race that he thought was going to be easy because people told him it would be. So he's been out here for a week. He started in Canada. Now he's in Montana.
This the ugly side. So yeah, don't buy all that, it's just like a road race crap. This ain't like no damn road race. This is some serious business, man.
This looks
okay, guys.
This looks like a nightmare.
We come to another crazy part. I'm having to hike my bike up this hill. And look, it's a damn cavern, man. How in the hell am I supposed to get through?
I think it's a 3-part series called Unlocking the Mind of Ben Thorpe. And then within that, you'll just have to watch, make sure you have chat replay on, and then Grace tells like all kinds of lore in the chat, I think.
We're here halfway safely.
But I don't remember where it was.
This is a damn cavern. What the?
He won't give up. Like,
what in the... Yeah, man.
He's mentally and physically exhausted, just like Love Left Me Forever. But he's like, it's amazing to me that he just refuses to give up. Everybody told him it would be so easy.
It's just like a road race. You can buy that line if you want to. Okay now, y'all. Now, there's no way I'm riding my bike down this. Look at all these damn rocks.
Come on.
It's steep. You probably can't tell how steep it is, but man, look here. And believe me, it ain't even safe walking down this.
This guy's gonna walk 2,700 miles.
Try to make it.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the proceedings, but I gotta give you a little bit of a backdrop for the footage that you're getting ready to see.
Oh, now, let's go.
What you just saw previously was me going up and over Lava Mountain. And let me tell you something, Lava Mountain is a complete hellhole to go up and over. So after I came down from Lava Mountain, I entered into this little town called Basin. And Basin was definitely good to me. I stopped at a little cafe and I forgot the lady that I talked to. She was so nice. We talked there. But the problem is, once I got to Basin that night, it was around 10:30. You know, I had been hurt previously for the last couple of days, and I really didn't make much mileage. And a couple of the people that I was sort of passing, and then they would come past me, I wanted to catch back up to them. All 3 of them had already made it to Butte, which is around 40 miles or so away from Basin. And the people...
No. He only has 4 dolls where we're at in the story 5 years ago. He definitely gets more dolls over time, for sure, yeah.
To catch up with was a person named Paul.
This is only a year ago.
A person named Peter and Kyria. But I really wanted to catch up with Paul. So, after eating a couple of warm bowls of soup and getting re-energized, you know, got there in Basin around 10:30, stayed about an hour, you know, and I left about 11:30 that night. So man, as I'm riding my bike away from Basin, got about 8 or 9 miles outside of the town, that's when you get ready to make a turn and start going back up into the mountains again. I noticed right before I got back up into the mountains, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed this round, glowing ball.
A lot of
And I
fentanyl
said,
in the boat.
man, is that the moon? But no, I said, that can't be the moon because it's way too bright and it's way too low. You know, it was right amongst the mountains. But I didn't really look too hard at it. In the back of my mind, I thought, you know, maybe this is part of a building or a structure and I can just see it from a long ways away. I sort of forgot about it, you know. I started riding through the mountains, and I think probably about an hour or two later because I couldn't
UFO
see it
encounter?
anymore because of the tree cover. I couldn't see it anymore. But after a couple of hours of riding, it was probably 1:30 or so in the morning, I started coming up a hill. And when I came up that hill, it stopped me in my tracks because I came face to face with what I had seen previously. And let me tell you, it was not the moon. Not at all. You know,
Wow.
It was right down there in the mountains with me. You know, it was very low.
Are you allowed to
It
say
wasn't quite
colored
as
woman?
tall as the mountains that were surrounding me. It was sitting pretty low. And I got a very, very...
Didn't you pay attention to the video where he explained why there were only white dolls? He said he would get one eventually, but he was wanting to fulfill his fantasy first.
Very good look at this thing, man. And let me tell you, it blew me away. You know, it had the shape of the moon, but it was definitely not the moon. It was like a round ball. It was sort of bluish and transparent.
Hey, man. What the hell is that?
Oh my God, we
That
get
ain't
to
the
see it.
moon. That's...
This is like E2 following an airplane for 15 minutes and being like, "This is it, guys. It's a UAP."
I be damn. Is that some sort of UFO, man? What the hell?
You know what?
It's like I can see.
You know what? Big props to him because we definitely needed that setup. But man, I'm glad that we actually we heard a crazy story and we get to see it.
Through it. It ain't no buildings out here either. What the hell is that?
Oh, that clears it up.
But the funniest thing is, man, it had like some carvings on it to where it actually resembled a face. It actually resembled a face. And right in the center of this sphere was this fire.
He thought it was the moon, but it was the opposite. It was Callie's sun watching over him, and radiating warmth and quantum healing energies his way.
You know, it was like a fire or energy source. And that's when I immediately knew, hey man, this is a UFO. You know, what was funny is once I saw this UFO, I never not saw it again. It was always...
Once I saw it, I never not saw it again.
Somewhere. Once I saw this UFO, I never not saw it again. It was always somewhere where I could see it.
Yeah, this is a year ago from where we are, and where we are in the story, it's 4 years in the future.
All the way until the time I got to Butte. I ended up stopping, taking a picture of it, and doing a little video. And what was funny is when I looked at my phone after doing the video, it looked nothing like it did in real life.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I knew that, okay, it's not going to come across to you guys what I really saw.
He's like, well, I wasn't sure if I was going to tell everybody, you know, but I thought if I could tell anybody, it would be Tim White. And Callie's son told me that I could trust you, Tim White.
Oh, but
it sure as hell wasn't the
thing
moon.
is, I did make a drawing.
His new girl does have some enormous jugs.
So the drawing.
Oh my God, look at this. This is so anime. Come on, this is an anime owl. Or like an anthropomorphic Tylenol, something like that. This is what he saw? I never saw anything like that.
But it's more of a representation of what I really saw that night. And I have been waiting since I got back home for a full moon to do a comparison to show you guys, you know, what the full moon looked like and actually what the real thing looked like. And let me tell you, when I took the picture of my phone of the actual UFO, it was so distorted because it was like all this energy was coming off of this sphere.
Sure.
And you could just see the energy coming off of this sphere from the first picture that I took that night. And I said, man, this is crazy. Even though it's not showing you what I really saw, it definitely...
I remember it when I was planning this episode. I was like, man, it's a big risk to roll an hour and 12-minute video of this thing. I have no idea what the even content is going to be, but I feel like the Doll King has more than delivered.
It was not the moon. And so I took a picture with my phone the other day of the full moon, and it didn't have that same distortion. I took a video with my phone of the full moon. It did not have that distortion whatsoever. So I'm 100% sure, you know, that this was something from another world, you know.
It look a little bit different than it's on video, but it's like a transparent ball, man.
It's like a nebula.
Connected to anything. And believe me, it ain't the damn.
It looks like the Pokemon coughing.
I don't know what the hell this is. This is a full moon with my phone. It's a big difference.
What was that a real video? That looked way higher resolution than what he showed us before.
Get this back on camera. One more time. Y'all probably can't tell what that is, but
I bet you if you showed this to like not normies, but like the kind of people who would go to like, you know, like theater plays and shit, and like are into like art house stuff, if you showed them this and then told them that it had won like 20 awards, they would tell you it was like an engaging exploration of the triumph of the human spirit.
It's a damn UFO, man. They don't look the same on camera as they do in real life. In real life, it's like a ship, really, that's transparent with like a little light in the middle of it. And actually, the outside is shaped like a face almost. It's crazy. And it's just sitting there silent. It's pretty cool though. I always wanted to see a UFO up close. Man, this is crazy stuff. Everybody's house.
How long would Yo Man last in this?
Been having these sparkly lights. And these sparkly lights look just like the UFO that's sitting up here. When they get behind a tree or something,
he's shining his light right on that guy's house.
I'm thinking everybody over here know about this UFO. Man, now I came to a field where it's just
he's just out here in the middle of the night, standing in the middle of the road, ranting and raving about this UFO. I mean, this is fantastic.
Out here, man. All these crazy lights. They look like stars.
This is crazy. It just lit up out here. And right above is where the UFO is. Look like they calling it in or something.
Very E2 coded.
I hope these lights showing up on camera.
Only E2 would do the weirdest shit at the end of the streams and be like, he would follow a UFO for a while and then he would stop and he'd be like, okay guys, just so you know, Trump just used nuclear weapons. It's been it's been confirmed. World War III is beginning, and then end his stream. After like a stream of talking about only being positive and uplifting, he would say the weirdest shit at the end of the streams.
Crazy.
World War
Also,
III
in
has
the video,
started.
You see me talking about going through the mountains, and I ran across a few houses. And the GoPro, it really pisses me off because the GoPro doesn't show you how tall inclines are, and it doesn't show you how the declines are as well. You know, it always wants to even things out. And as far as, you know, taking film with my GoPro of the UFO, it made the UFO seem like it was so much further than it really was. You know, it was really right up in my face most of the whole time. You know, as I started moving on in the journey, you will see me show a video of some lights that were in the field. Now, to your naked eye, you might think like, Jay, nah, these lights are just buildings and lights are coming off the buildings. No, it wasn't. It was just a field of lights that was just set up. And you can't really see the lights once again on the GoPro footage. You can't see them how they really looked in real life. Because in real life, they look like sparkling stars. I don't know where they bought these lights from. They look like sparkling stars. Not like a star you would put on a Christmas tree, but like legitimate stars. And as I said in the video, whenever I would pass by the UFO and it would get behind some trees, it would start to sparkle like a star. It'd get distorted whenever you go behind trees. And those lights looked exactly like the UFO when you see it behind trees. And I promise you, that's why I made the correlation of, you know what? It seems like the people, the community that was there knew about this UFO and actually...
What led him to believe that when his sole experience with the locals was shining his bicycle light into their windows in the middle of the night?
We're putting these lights up to call it in, and maybe the town or whoever knows about UFOs, and it's almost like they...
Thank you, Get Cracked. $6.10 says, I just came back from watching his other vids on Biking with Doll King. Great stories on that channel. Oh, for sure, yeah. By the way, Randy, at Be Better Network is Universal Jones's psych channel. There you go, the Be Better Network. Well, first of all, thank you, Get Cracked. I appreciate that. Will Ruby have a segment on how to remain positive?
They set up lights to call this UFO in.
Yeah, Butte. That's Butte right there. I've been waiting to see this sight with my own eyes. To be getting ready to ride over Butte and pull in. That's sweet, man. Butte, here I come. Yeah, baby.
The blessings of Esau raining down upon Fusion Studios. Ruby's under a ton of pressure lately. How so? Just because of her racism? Ruby's under a lot of pressure. She's right on the brink of being canceled, I think. Can you even really get canceled?
Look at Butte from up top, baby. They made me go.
Oh wow,
another
looking
route.
down at the town.
Good old Butte. It's a beaut to see Butte from up here.
And man, I'm riding my bike up until the morning because
Do you think
the
he's in
ride
last
actually took me
place?
from like 11:30 to like 6:30 that morning to actually get to Butte, you know? So it took me a while.
Everybody else is focused on like bicycling, and the Doll King is like, hey, that looked like the moon to you.
Once again, I was moving slow. Everybody was going faster than me. I wish I had the camera that I'm using now where I could have got a really good close-up of this UFO. I believe I would have been able to show you what I saw. But I remember as the sun started coming up, this UFO wasn't getting any dimmer. You know, it wasn't going anywhere. I'm thinking like, man, is this thing going to disappear? You know, now that the daytime is
I
coming.
thought she kind of looked like
But as you can see
80s
on the
Kelly
video,
LeBrock.
It's still within sight, you know.
Doll
It's
King
sitting
went
right
all
there
out for the
people to
heavies,
see.
it looks like.
A couple of times, some cars passed me when it started getting to be morning time. And I'm wondering, like, is anybody going to stop and notice this UFO? But the couple of cars that passed me, they didn't stop. It's like they didn't notice it like I did. But let me tell you something. I had got a very good rest in Helena. Make no mistake about it. You know, I know what I saw. And I'm telling you, it was
What's
not
up,
of this
dancing on the
world.
sun?
Now, I told my mother, I like, you know, Mom, if I ever was sitting right next to an alien, like right now, still nobody would believe it because, you know, that's just how this world is. They're going to always think you're making things up. You know, it's documents of presidents talking
Everybody in town knew about it, but no one would talk about it. Only the Doll King was brave enough to speak up.
about UFOs and people not believing them. So, of course, nobody's going to believe me. But let me tell you something.
Let me tell you
I've
something.
never seen anything like that in my life. And I remember when I got to the top of Butte, you can see in the video, I even say, you know, look at the view of Butte. I didn't realize that the UFO had actually sort of moved, you know, from where it was. It was always towards my right as I got closer to Butte. It was towards my right. But when I did that last little video showing the, you know, the top of Butte, you know, when I got to the top of Butte,
I know, Killer Tony. It's like it's so unexpected. It was like a really serious man versus, you know, nature, and now we got this wild UFO arc.
it was actually in front of me. And I'm telling you, I know a lot of you are going to be like, hey, Jay, that's just the moon. No, it was not.
It's a feast.
It was not the moon. You know, it was not the moon. What you're seeing is a legitimate UFO. Like I said, it was transparent. It had like a face on it, and it had like a fire in the middle of it. I got home and I started doing a little research, and I didn't realize that Montana, you know, was a hotbed for UFO activity, you know. And when
Everywhere's
I
a
saw that,
hotbed for
I said, you know
UFO
what?
activity.
Now I can really, really believe what I
really
saw
does.
was a UFO. And the other thing is, I never actually
Well, he thinks the whole town is in on a conspiracy just to ignore the UFO.
saw the real moon that night. I never actually saw the real moon that night. You know, I was looking for it, like, man, where's the legitimate moon?
Where's
I
the
never saw it.
legitimate
I
moon?
did talk to another cyclist.
That's another shirt we need to make. Legitimate moon. Where is the legitimate moon?
And she told me that she did see the moon
JT
somewhere
Smith.
that night. But you know what? If she got a glimpse of what I was looking at and thought it was the moon, I'm here to tell her that was not the moon. You know, it was definitely something that was out of this world. Well, I left Butte and the aliens behind. Made my first major climb out of Butte. About
Day 7 of sleeping in
2,700 feet.
bathrooms.
And I'm looking at a hell of a scenery right now with all these mountains in the background. Let me adjust this. It's a beautiful scenery out here. Will you stop all that beeping? It's a beautiful.
Remember when he was squeezing on
It's a
on
beautiful
Callie's
scenery,
son's
man.
butt
Beautiful
cheeks while he
scenery.
had those Mickey Mouse gloves on?
Okay, guys. You see, I'm pushing my bike again because I'm headed towards something called Felicia Ridge, one of the steepest parts of the Tour Divide. Normally, people push it up one side like I'm doing and push it down the other side because it's so damn steep. So, we gotta be getting there in just a second, man. We're gonna see what it look like.
Uh-oh, chemtrails. Where's Aphrodite?
We're approaching Felicia Ridge. I can't lie, it's beautiful over here. But I know this ridge gonna be scary as hell.
This is so bizarre that he's on a 2,700 mile bike ride.
Do 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 do. Please, so damn well read.
I'm telling you, I could convince people that this was like an award-winning like PBS documentary. I'll screen this for an art exhibit and have people fill out a exit survey. Like the best found footage horror movie ever made. Because it's gonna end with him. I guess he's already shown one of his
Okay,
wives.
guys.
Look at
We're
this!
approaching the
Oh
edge.
my
I had to drop
god!
the damn cutthroat early.
Wow!
Because I'm telling you, these cutthroats, when they sniff a downhill, they'll take you over the edge. So here we go. We're approaching it.
To plug a doll.
It's like an immediate drop off from right here, from what I'm looking at. Yeah, I can barely stand up right now.
Man, what a view.
Man. Damn Tour Divide always trying to kill you, man. I promise.
Just imagine hanging out with Gene Autry somewhere out here.
What the hell is over here?
Chasing down a stagecoach. Getting into one of those big like saloon clearing brawls where somebody's swinging from the chandelier and then falls through the table.
They done lost their damn.
Somebody gets like wiped down the bar. That's always one of my favorite parts.
Man, this shit crazy. Excuse my language.
It's good that Callie can have like her own activities.
Yep. It's just getting steeper and steeper.
Like, look at this.
You know, I done chickened out on a lot of stuff on the Tour Divide by walking the bike.
Man, I would love to get like super high
to break that trend right now.
Out there on this
I think I'm gonna keep my
beautiful
chicken feathers
landscape
on
with a trad girl.
and keep right on walking.
Not a neo
down
trad
this damn
girl.
hill.
Not a synthetic
Felicia
trad
Ridge.
girl.
It's keeping with Rocky Mountain tradition. We got a bed of boulders right in the way. So even if I wanted to ride, in a way, I'd be riding through this right here. No way. Now, I don't know if y'all can tell, but we've just entered the world of...
You know how you can like, sometimes you can hire celebrities like for your events and stuff like that? What if you hired one of them to go on this bike tour with you? Do you think they would be amenable to a 2,700 mile ultra endurance bike race?
A straight drop off. I'm gonna tell you, sitting at home, looking at my cable TV right now.
Hire Butch Patrick.
It's looking like a
He's still
damn
alive.
good option over this.
Sorry, guys,
I'm
I'm
gonna have to turn this
cresting.
off because, hey, I gotta concentrate. Yeah, man. After a few minutes of doing this, whoever came up with this part of the route needed swift execution. Cause this, well, it's just about as ridiculous
Hey, it's
as
me. I know every
most of the
shot
other
is like
stuff.
beautiful,
Man.
even with the turd cam.
The sound y'all hearing is my bike sliding down, even though I got the brakes on.
I want to come back later this afternoon and do a quick heathen stream. So I've just got to keep myself from giving in to the munchies and like putting myself into a food coma. Bring Chumley from Pawn Stars. He'd be like, oh, what are we doing? Oh, we're doing a 2,700 mile bike ride. They would just look at it like, it'd be like, why would you do this? Why would you hire someone for this? What if you hired one of them just to take a silent train ride with you? Do you think they would nope out from that just because it sounds weird? Like, you just want to hire this celebrity to take a silent train ride with you? Just be like, I'm going to get off at the 12th station, and when I do, you're going to slightly move as if you're getting up to stop me, but you're going to sit back down before fully committing, and then we'll never speak of this again.
And there you go. Felicia Ridge. Good riddance. I promise you.
Hank
I never
Williams
wanna do
Jr.
you
took this
again.
road.
I promise you, coming down this thing was a life and death type of risk. I took one fall, but I made it out alive.
He took what? Oh man, he
Thank
took a
God.
fall.
Oh boy. Right after Felicia Ridge, I took a pretty bad fall. Hurt my leg a little bit. But I really, excuse me, messed up the handlebars on my bike and the aero bars. I think I can continue. I'm gonna have to
Do you
find a
think we're
bike
going to get a
shop.
payoff on the UFO again?
Just one of those times I probably should have walked my bike again, and I thought I was gonna be okay. So thank God I'm still alive. Bike pretty messed up. Just gonna pray that this didn't end my tour divide. So
Hey, Bob
still
Brown, welcome
rideable
back,
right
buddy.
now. Finna try to find some help in one of these next stops. So as of right now, I can't do nothing but keep going. Hey guys, I want to thank all of you for checking out my video. Beautiful.
I think that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Disaster, the story of my 2024 Tour Divide. I appreciate all of my supporters, everybody that's had my back, been watching my dot. You know, I hated that I had to get scratched in this year's Tour Divide, you know, because of
You know
a
what
crash.
though? Props to him for doing it as long as he did. That looked like absolute hell. I mean, I thought it just looked miserable.
But it was a hell of an adventure. I learned a whole bunch, and I hope to do it again next year. A lot better, a lot wiser, and I just hope that, you know, I showed you some of the most realistic parts.
You know what though? This is 2024. Maybe he does it in 2025. Something to look forward to in the future, Bob Brown. I think we can, if we get behind him. He always says that his doll Utopia can only come about if we help him. Maybe that's also true of the bike Utopia.
Divide, and believe me, that part about the UFO is no joke. I really saw a UFO.
See, this is why I wear sunglasses, because my eyes would look like this. Like, imagine thinking you look believable with your eyes are barely open.
Up close.
See, it wasn't just a
I'm not
pause
asking you to
either.
believe it, but let me tell you, UFOs and aliens are definitely real. I always felt that, but after what I saw, there is no question. What you saw in the video is not what I saw
Corny as hell.
in reality. In reality, I saw a light blue
True, it was the bike's fault.
ship that was translucent. You can sort of see through it. I saw like a fire in the middle of the ship for its power source. I saw a face carving on the outside of the ship, and it was just absolutely mind-blowing. As far as the race,
He sleep streams?
I didn't have fun on
I don't
any
like
of it
sleep streams.
because I always felt like my life.
Remember when the Thorpe sleep streamed when they were out in the parking lot of the? Remember that they went on those manic runs to the to the Mohegan Sun, really odd hours, and then they did a sleep stream in it. That was really bizarre.
Was in danger. The only time I had fun is when I was meeting people and talking and conversing, or even getting to my hotel, having a nice little rest. But when I look back,
His eyes, I
everything
mean, he
was
can't see anything.
absolutely
There's no way.
Amazing. You know, it's even one part of the race where, man, something else crazy and supernatural happened. I felt like God sort of took over for me, and he was riding the bike for me. One time I was actually going up a hill, and I wasn't even pedaling. You know, it's like God was pedaling for me. So many things happened.
I thought that's a great video, but there's no way anything really. He's not gonna really go off the deep end or anything. I looked back, and there was a time I was walking my bicycle, but there were 2 sets of footprints.
On this trip that were absolutely amazing. Met a lot of great people. I've said it before, my friend Paul.
Grace
Cool
didn't
guy named
masturbate on a
Billy.
live stream. Ben, her dad, was debating well, it wasn't a debate, but he was conversating with Elder Drazi, and Grace got bored during it, so she masturbated as like a self-soothing mechanism. She was using masturbation as a sedative.
I met the guys, I think from Switzerland, I think. I might be mistaken, but they were just touring the race. They actually gave me some food when I was bunking one time.
It's crazy how he's
I met
never
so many
opened
great
them this
women.
whole time.
The true treasure of the Tour Divide are these strong, powerful women. I just met a ton of great people who offered to give me food when they thought I was sick on top of a pass.
This is
going to
just
Helena
terrifying,
Right
this
before I
whole
went to the
ending.
Llama Ranch. So many great-hearted cyclists out there. Even when my race ended
trying
in
to stay
Wise
upbeat.
River, I met a great guy named Rogue who introduced me to Dave. Both of them tried to help me
Ping pong
get to
Dave.
bike shops so I can get my bike fixed. And Rogue even brought me home. Or not home, but he brought me to Butte so I can get home, you know, after I decided that my race was over. Overall, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not trying to scare you from doing the Tour Divide, but just don't fall for the fantasies that it's all fun and games. It's life or death.
It's not all
out there.
sunshine and
You're riding
rainbows.
on hard, sharp rocks, coming down mountains, or either going up mountains. It's super dangerous out there.
Wow, Kyle.
But if you have a calling in your heart and you feel like you want to do it like me, by all means,
You got a calling
give
in
it a
your heart.
shot. But make no mistakes, it's super dangerous and you could get hurt or even killed on the Tour Divide. But with all that said,
Look, this was an absolute masterpiece. I'm telling you, if you showed this to like pretentious art people and you told them that it was like, you know, it was gonna air, it was from like, you know, gonna air on PBS, and it had all this hype from you know, coastal screenings, they would absolutely believe you. I think this is to head and shoulders to me above almost just about anything else on the boy. The production quality, the storytelling, he kept all of his boy. He proved himself to be ultra boy without the main thing we know him for, which is the sex dolls. Like, this was complete. This showed that he's not just the guy who, you know, has the synthetic harem.
I'm glad it exists because it helps you push
Was
your
a hell of a
boundaries,
journey,
find out
I
what
guess.
the limits are. And you know what? You will be stronger after you get done. Whether you finish the race or whether you just finish part of the race, it's gonna be good for you. But just remember, it's no joke. Don't listen to Lil Wilcox, even though I love her. And even my good guy Ryan, who always, Ryan Van
Shout
Dusen,
out
who always
Ryan.
tries to make everything seem beautiful and great. This Tour Divide, if you're doing the race, it's ultra dangerous.
Man, this is
And
I'm a
it could
different
be
person
life-threatening.
now.
So make sure you know those things before you enroll in this event. And with all that said, I think I would probably be back for 2025 to try to do
We
what
gave him the ball in a clutch situation, and he completely delivered.
I didn't
Over
do in
delivered.
2024, and that is to finish the race. So with all that said, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button, to my channel. Watch
We'll
my
be able to catch up to him in real time, even just doing the occasional deep dive video, because he doesn't post nearly as much content as like Eric McHenry or old school Luke West. Wow. Let me see if I've got we can do one quick other Boyd person, watch one video from him. Ooh, James here. Is WWE silencing critics? Who cares? Oh, it's because they asked ESPN not to no longer rate their shows with a like A, B, C, D, F kind of thing. Let's see here. Oh, this is, of course, this is what we need to be watching. Let's have this as a palate cleanser.
Yes. Look, I'm not trying to make a big deal out of this here. I'm still supportive of my people and everything. But when you have, this is a spiritual battle going on. But I came to tell my brothers and my sisters that who will understand me. If y'all get this video. Because I don't encourage people to marry the heathens, the white man, the other nations of people, the Gentiles. Because I don't encourage our people is to date Esau, the so-called white people, or so-called white woman, and things of nature.
His windows look
This is
huge from this
sister on
perspective.
YouTube, well, let me just. I'm being attacked on TikTok because I'm not encouraging.
It's me. Can you imagine being Clarence's age and making a video saying, I'm not going to make a big deal about this, but I'm being attacked on TikTok?
My people is to break God's laws by not marrying the heathens, the nations who's non-Israelites. Yes, I'm being attacked. Like, one person made a video, said that, and I don't know, man, they said that I'm seeking attention, which I don't do videos because I want to get money and all. That's not me.
No, and I would agree with that because he will directly ban or insult away anyone who watches, pretty much.
Money of this world, I mean,
the Bleach King.
I'm grateful and I'm thankful just to have a roof over my head. I'm put it like that. I am grateful. I don't need to do that. All that extra stuff, Cash App. I'm not trying to be ignorant and say, you get what I'm saying. My motive for doing let me tell you what my motive is and what my true motive is in doing videos. It's a simple word. I love creating content. I love creating memories. I get a joy out of creating memories and educating and waking my people up when it comes to who they are according to the Bible. That's the only and the utmost important thing to me.
Do you remember before we interacted with him when we watched his old videos and he talked about loving his people? I genuinely thought he was just really building up his people. I didn't know that he literally hated anyone who wasn't his people.
I promise you I don't. I promise to the Most High, as sure as I'm sitting here on this camera. I don't care about. I can wake up right now and I can have millions of subscribers
Oh,
on my
come
account.
on.
I promise you, I will take my hand and go to the settings and I would deliberately delete that video with all them thousands of views. Cause I'm just giving you an example of what I will do. I'm telling you what I would do. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you that, oh, I'm gonna keep all that fame. No. It doesn't matter to me at the end of the day. Hold on. Yeah. But I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it. They say I'm seeking attention and all that type of stuff. They say I'm trying to seek attention. Look, I don't care about dating so-called white people. No, I do not want to date. I don't. It's not. I don't do it. I don't see the fascination with them. None of that. And then she said in the video, y'all watch, feel free to check Clarence out. His videos going in and saying he's seeking attention. No, I'm not seeking attention because I do not want white people like that. I don't believe in that. I believe what the book say, the Bible says. But they trying to make it like I'm wrong for saying what I'm saying because I'm trying to encourage my brothers and my sisters is not to be dating outside their race. Yeah. Yeah, she have millions of followers now and all. She really do. But I'm not looking into fame like that. I'm not. I'm not looking to be beefing with nobody. I'm not doing that. No. I'm just gonna say what I'm just trying to wake my people up, that's all. And if I can wake my people up and educate them on who they are according to the Bible, that's the most important thing I want to do. But yes, I'm being attacked on TikTok for telling our people to do not date the enemy, the people that colonize the planet, the people that genocide our people. And people will come and they attack you just for saying that. I mean, I'm not telling my people nothing wrong. I'm telling them right. Because the thing with the media, they push things, and they always have done this before social media, because they want to keep you in sin and keep you blind. But you can't tell a lot of people that. No matter what you tell them, they're going to go off and they're going to say you're wrong. Even if you try to point it out and from the Bible that it's wrong to interracially date. Sister, you shouldn't be dating your enemies. Brothers, you should be dating your enemies. You shouldn't be dating the so-called white woman or some people that's outside, especially so-called white men. You shouldn't be dating these people. You know? But you can't tell our people that. I am being attacked on TikTok. That's the video title. Because I'm encouraging my people according to the Bible. And I prove what I say. I use the Apocrypha. I read the Apocrypha and let them know that this book was taken out of the Bible in the 17 and 1800s. And the so-called white people did it. When they colonized the planet, they doing all those things to keep the truth away from you. Things like that. And people, they not going to view you in the same light. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeking attention. I don't, you can go look at all my videos. If anything, I'm upholding the black woman. But I would never feel like I never scoop myself low, call myself to my dating, because it seemed like you the one that's seeking attention. She the one seemed like she's seeking attention. Encouraging
Sorry about that.
so-called black men is to date so-called white women. I don't wanna. I'm not fascinated over no.
Hi,
No
Bethadone.
white people like that.
Those melon
No,
puffs were
no
terrible.
white woman, no white people. No. But people, the media will betray you as something that you're not. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later, man. I'll be back. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, bro. I am being attacked on TikTok because I am telling my people not to date outside of their race, not to date the heathens. All right, I'm out. The so-called white man.
Wow, great video from Clarence. All right, well, I'm going to go. I might be back later with like a hour and a half or 2 hour heathen stream. I'll have to see where I'm at that time. But thank you for hanging out. Jay the Doll King mega delivered. That biking video was fantastic. But thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. I'll be back tomorrow for prime time. Friday, Memphis in the morning. Boyd Watch in the afternoon. But I'll see you guys later.